Morton. Get well and Godspeed. This is the Garabo Live program. I'm a cat named Mo. And yes, I still suck. All the way to prime time, baby. Thank you, Sinning Show, John Sinning, Dizzy, Danielle on a Friday for a fantastic lead-in.
I reached inside myself and found nothing there to ease the pressure of my ever-worrying mind.
A lot of people want to write off Patrick Smith from the Attorney Patrick Smith Show every Saturday from 8 until 9 a.m. as a one-hit wonder.
No, not at all.
Not at all. This was a sizable hit. Also, did a Bond song. You're not a one-hit wonder if you in that rarefied air of doing the Bond theme song. Keep thinking about it. You'll get it. Unfortunately for it was one of the Dalton era, Timothy Dalton era Bond flicks. But it was a fantastic Bond theme nonetheless, The Living Daylights. He just has such a pure voice.
It's relaxing. It's an elixir on the ears, if you will.
If I thought Angels sang, that's the voice I think they would have right there. I mean, you heard that. That's what made Take On Me such a huge hit.
Angels do sing.
Yeah, they do. You're right. He may have been one of the most amazingly amazingly handsome frontmen in rock.
You're very secure to say that.
Absolutely. You look him up. Look him up. Morton Harkett. I believe there's Scandinavian, something like that. Mortenharkett. Still looks amazingly handsome. But in the heyday, he had movie idol looks. Still has movie idol looks, if you ask me. Just a little bit more mature. Getting diagnosed with Parkinson's a little while ago. Check this out. Respects to Morton. I'm going to let the song play out. Truth be told, I do it anyway. I mean, seriously, he is blessed with a 5-octave voice. A 5-octave voice. Yeah, y'all need to do a deep dive on I suggest you start with the album Minor Earth, Major Sky. It is brilliant.
Harrison Ford-esque. He's got that.
He and I mean, he carried it through decades, and they were a huge band outside of the U.S. after the initial hits. He, again, one of the best-looking men. You remember when Gavin Rossdale came onto the scene of Bush, and you're like, my God, that guy's gorgeous. He looked like Oscar the Grouch compared to Morton Harkett. Yeah.
Good looking guy.
If I could play the guitar.
Life would be different.
I play the gutar.
You said Parkinson's?
Parkinson's, I believe what Michael J. Fox has.
Good luck to him. That's a shaky diagnosis.
Seriously.
We got 3 hours, Mo. We got 3 hours.
You're going to throw the puns out in segment 1? That's what I'm saying.
Get them out early.
Pace yourself, Patrick. Pace yourself. We have a couple of guests. Summer is tragically one of busiest, not I want to say busiest because that makes it seem like it's something that you're looking forward to. It's one of the deadliest times for kids and gun accidents. We got Joe Bitts from All American Gunslingers coming in.
Awesome.
Yeah, they got an event going on the 14th, and we're going to talk about some stats, some gun stats. We're going to do one segment. I mean, it's Friday. It's Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Metallica
people
concert
will
night.
be at this, so we're not gonna bring you down, but we do want to keep you safe. There's no bad time to try and talk about safety, especially when it involves the kids.
Simone was saying you're going to test a bulletproof vest live in the studio.
Yeah, no. I did the one time. I was mornings in Columbus. I was about to say Baltimore, but it happened in Columbus, where me and my partner got tased.
Yeah, that's no fun, is it?
Or there. It was it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I think the anticipation of getting tased made it seem worse.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like someone out of nowhere kicks you in the back. They've got a Doc Marten boot on, and you're just standing there, and I'm having a conversation with you, and somebody comes and just kicks me in the back.
Tense up. Yeah.
You tense up, and then, but it's kind of like the electricity. Like if somebody kicks you in the back, you're just gonna flail forward. It's like you get that brunt feeling in the back, but the electricity kind of guides you down. It's kind of like you don't fall down. You kind of like collapse.
Yeah.
But it's
in
a slow,
on yourself. Yeah,
it's a slow collapse. And there's nothing I would ever want to do again. Certainly nothing I would want to do in a real-time scenario where I needed to be tased.
Well, you think about developing things like tasing and trying it on somebody. I always think about the first time they had to test the bulletproof vest. They said, Phil, come in here. We want you to put this on, and you're going to stand over there, and Tom's going to fire this 45.
You know how they have crash test dummies?
Yeah, I know, but eventually you have to try it on an actual human. Like, you do the dummies first, of course, but then you're like, all right, we need to try it on a human.
Eventually you don't have to try it
How big are the bruises going to be? We need to know these things.
I know you know. What do you care? So somebody committing a crime.
Fair enough.
Hey, caller, go ahead. What's your name?
Hey, my name is Josh, man.
Hey, Josh, man. Go ahead.
I just had a couple questions. The first one being about the Bone app to do the bonus keyword. Do you just have to wait till you guys get the keyword out and just put it in, or do you have to register?
Well, you can't put the keyword in until I give you the keyword, until we give you the keyword. But I wouldn't try and download the app once I give you the keyword. I would have it already preloaded.
Okay, gotcha.
Do you have the app on your phone?
I do. I just downloaded it, actually.
Okay, yeah. Just make sure it's up and running, and yeah, you definitely don't want to wait until the week because something may happen and all of that. We will be giving away the bonus keyword, by the way, at 5. Very very close to exactly 5.
Why did you just download the app? What have you been doing?
Well, I thought you could go on the website and put it on there.
No.
Yeah, I was looking all over and I couldn't find it. So
Or can you call into the shows with it? So don't do that either. Just, go to the app and enter the word, but not now.
The app will get you. Yeah. Good luck, my friend.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And then, like you said yesterday, call the weird number. Answer the call.
Answer the weird number. Because it could be. I don't know what the number is. Because can you take us off speakerphone? You.
Got it. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. What's going on?
Nothing. No. How long you been on the radio for? Just a question.
Why? Well, 11. Yeah, about 11 minutes. Why?
No. I mean your whole career.
About 30 odd years, man and boy. 5 morning shows.
Here it comes.
What do you need to know?
Just a little piece of advice. I listen to you.
I was like, here it comes.
Listen, asshole. Did you not hear me say I've been on the radio for 30 years? I've had 5 morning shows. Do you think I need advice from you? I'm in the twilight of my very successful radio career. What the F do you think you're going to tell me? I'm going to say it again. I have managed to eke out a career in radio for 30 years. I was on mornings in Columbus, 411, number one morning show in Baltimore, number one morning show in Cincinnati, number 3. Well, we were going to be there at number 1.
That's the bronze
Under
medal.
the tutelage of Ron and Ron. That's where I got my
That's
start.
right. Both Ron.
Arguably, both Rons. Yeah, not just one. Arguably, one of the most influential morning shows in radio.
Absolutely.
And followed them with Grego and Mo before 95 YNF flipped formats. 30. Why would you think I need advice from you? Let me give you advice as a listener.
There you go.
Shut up and listen, and don't bother calling the phone with stupid comments.
Well, or flip it around. If you're going to have the dig, start with the dig. That's the meat. That's the meat.
I'm on my way out of radio.
They're not
You
gonna
want to give
out-radio
me
a radio guy.
I bought 3 houses on radio money, fool.
There you go.
What do you? Go ahead.
Hey, guys, I got some advice for that guy that just called. Before you give advice to Mo, you should listen to his show and know not to set him up to hang up on you. Like, I mean, that was ridiculous. He said, I was waiting for it. I was sitting here, I was like, oh, that guy's getting hung up on.
Well, that's caller. That's why I said here it comes. I wasn't talking about what the caller Mo was about to hang up. That's what I was referencing.
I knew it, man. I was waiting
Yeah,
for it.
you're just teeing it up for him to hang up on you.
Hey, can I give you some advice on radio?
Yeah, please.
I just started listening to you, but clearly, shut the F up.
That's like when clients call me and they said, I just researched on Google. It's like, great, wonderful.
You know, I'm not racist, but...
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Now
exactly.
I got to hang up on you. Anyway, thanks. See, that caller gets it.
Yeah, he probably has a black friend.
True Garabo Live, I don't. I have no problem admitting I'm racist. Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hey, sorry. I didn't know you were with me. Yeah, as a graphic designer for 10 years, let me give you some radio advice.
Right.
Exactly.
It's just...
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And okay, honestly,
have you done radio a day in your life? Do you know that when they gave us the Bone Daily Rewind show, that was with me and Johnny B. It was a show that was supposed to recap
right.
the other shows. That's when we first got on. When I first came onto the Bone. Johnny B and myself, we clearly thought to ourselves, why are we going to waste time recapping the other shows when we can just kind of do our show?
Right.
It was an afterthought. We were outside of the rated day parts that counted.
Yeah.
And I still have the email from John Brennan at his shock that we took that show to number 1.
Wow.
Number 1.
That's pretty amazing.
I don't need your advice, brother. If I do something you don't like, that's fine, because I turn off the radio from here or switch stations on every show, because not every element of every show will I like.
Yeah. Plus, you want to hop around, see what's going on.
Yeah, well, no, it's just sometimes I think what they're talking about sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Or I'm not interested, or it's too uncomfortable for me.
I would love to know what that subject matter is.
Bathroom stuff. Yeah, when you're talking about going to the bathroom and this and that, I check
Funny you
out.
should mention that. I have a school.
I don't need it. But shut up.
Yeah. Advice.
The hubris on people.
If anybody
The
in
hubris.
radio wants advice, you know who they're going to turn to? Other radio guys.
Yeah.
If they're going to, and radio guys don't freely offer advice to each other, at least based on my experience.
Writing, radio, film, radio. I'm going to do the radio. I'm going to do the radio that I want to do.
Yeah.
And you're either going to like it or you're not. But SBK said this to me, and it stuck with me, but I had already been doing that. He said, the only regret, and this was after he was let go, he said, the only regret that I have is that I wasn't more me. He go, if I got a chance to come back, I would be more me.
I never got to do radio with him.
And I understood what he said, because it's, if I get let go, and again, I've been in radio 30 years. If I get let go, and eventually everybody gets let go, every king has a season and then they die.
Sure.
You turn it over for the next person.
Absolutely.
I'm in the twilight of my season, but fortunately for me, I have a greater love than radio, and that's film. And I'm working on what will be one of the biggest projects that I ever do. But John Sinning, you take a person like John Sinning, he's at the this is his season.
Oh, the crescendo has just begun.
This is his season, and you make way and you exalt enjoy cats in that season. But I'm on my way out. I don't need advice. I know how to leave a party.
I mean, I'll take some advice. I'm not leaving yet. I mean, I'm a couple years away.
Listen,
so.
all this that I own, it's all yours.
I might time my retirement to your retirement. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead. I won't retire. I'll wait till they kick me out. Go ahead.
Is it me?
Yes, it is.
Hey, it's DC. What's up, guys? I didn't wanna
DC.
talk over you.
DC. No, you can talk.
Hey, what's
over
up?
me. I talk too much.
All right. That's okay. Anyway, I just a question for Mr. Smith there.
Yeah, buddy.
I was watching TBS the other day, and they had a block of Matlock, and I'd like to give you some advice on the things you do.
Yeah, of course.
But absolutely, you guys have a great show. Thank you for being live, dude.
You know what I love about DC is he picked up on what I lay down. I do mention Matlock a lot on my show. Thank you, DC. I appreciate the attention to detail.
DC's best call.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, so I heard that other guy calling. It's like, you've been doing radio for 30 years. Learn how to talk into the microphone, man. You cut in and out like
Listen,
so quiet, dude. 30 years?
I cannot help if the microphone technology is not what it is. And sometimes I will pull back. But you should be able to understand.
It's only you, man. I listen to this. It's only you. It's never Drew, never anybody else.
Well, I will
that's
make
not true.
I will make a
That's not true. The mic thing happens on all the shows. I noticed it too.
Absolutely.
I noticed it too.
People will. I will come in and it will be jacked up. This guy doesn't know how to call in. He doesn't know how to listen. He doesn't know how to do anything, obviously, but comment on what other people
But
are
he's
doing.
an
because
expert
he
on
doesn't know
mic
how-
technique. Come on, Mo. He's an expert.
He's an expert on everything. Everything and nothing, all at once.
I'm impressed.
But I will say this.
Yeah, buddy.
I am thrilled that he is so riveted by my content that he doesn't want to miss a thing. Shout out to Aerosmith.
Hanging. Ooh,
Hanging
nice reference.
on every word. Can you hear me now, asshole? Hey, Garabo live.
What a start to the show.
And I love it. Go ahead.
Hey, sweetness,
Hey.
it's CJ.
Hey, CJ, what's up, baby doll?
How are you, darling?
I'm all right.
All right. I'm just loving the show. I just wanted to call in and say I love you.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Oh, that
You are so awesome.
listen, that guy that caller has no idea what a service he did for me. I had nothing, Patrick.
No, you didn't do anything. But CJ, somebody else is in the room.
I had absolutely nothing. I was gonna go, hey, that's a nice shirt you got on.
No, CJ's passing out love, but it's flowing one way.
You are, sweetheart. I hope you have a great weekend, you guys.
Thank you. Listen, CJ, I'm only as good as the dumb callers that call.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Our latest Pinellas accidents along Starkey and Ulmerton. In St. Pete, a wreck southbound on 34th Street South has had 2 lanes blocked at 38th Avenue. There's also an accident along 5th Avenue South at 31st Street. Volume along northbound I-275 is solid from 26th Avenue South on past 22nd Avenue North. It's a similar story in Tampa from the end of the Howard Franklin on past Howard Armenia. At last check, a mishap has had the southbound I-275 off-ramp to Flora, Nebraska partially blocked. Further east, a wreck causing road blockage is still clearing along US 301 between Adamo and Broadway Avenue. This is Jim with traffic.
At Advent Health, we know the heart. We've mapped it, modeled it, repaired it, and rehabbed it. We've screened it, strengthened it, and saved it. We know your heart. And we know there's an unstoppable human spirit at the center of it. Learn more about whole person care and find nationally recognized heart care specialists at FloridaHeartExperts.com.
Life is busy. Luckily, Racetrack's here to keep you on track every day.
Running around
around and the time makes you nervous. Are you still a mom or just a taxi service?
With ice cold drinks, hot pizza, freshly ground coffee, and even Swirl World frozen yogurt for the kids.
The schedule is packed with things that they have to do, but with so much to choose from, you'll find something for you.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
Racetrack's gonna get you through.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
At Brandon Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do-it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new CRV for just $199 per month. New Accords are just $189 per month, or get a new Civic for an incredible $169 per month. We're approving all credit applications, and we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-575-7725 for more information.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now, I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
Shark Coast Tactical is bringing the heat, well, quietly, with the B&T Hush Puppy Party this Saturday, June 7th. Get hands-on with the latest in suppressed firepower from B&T USA, including the legendary Hush Puppy line. Will has already special ordered a limited supply. Don't miss these insane one-day deals. It's the B&T Hush Puppy Party this Saturday, June 7th. Shark Coast Tactical is often imitated, never duplicated. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily. Closed on Sunday and open online 24/7 at SharkCoastTactical.com. Shark Coast Tactical is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove to a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it. Thirsty First.
There may be toxic chemicals in your water, and it's not going away. PFAS, also called forever chemicals, have contaminated water systems in communities across the U.S. Linked to cancer and other serious illnesses, they stay in your body for years. If you've been exposed and later diagnosed with kidney cancer, testicular cancer, or ulcerative colitis, call Morgan & Morgan. We're investigating cases now, and you may be entitled to compensation. There's no cost to start, and you don't pay unless we win. Call 1-800-555-6666. That's 1-800-555-6666. Or visit forthepeople.com/PFAS. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Offices Orlando and throughout Florida.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them.
I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Ruck, run, or walk it at the 3rd Annual Sergeant Anthony Patrick Malstat's Defender Ruck on June 7th. Choose the 5K, 2.2-mile Ruck Walk, or go virtual. Every step supports military mental health and suicide prevention. Plus music, food, raffles, and more. Sign up now at DefenderRuck.com and use the code THEBONE for $10 off.
When it really matters, choose Farrah & Farrah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Mainly rain-free weather into the weekend. Any isolated showers early tonight, ending warm and really sticky. Down to 80 for low. Coming up on Saturday, a mixture of clouds and sun, a few pop-up showers and storms moving inland, and a high of 92. Have a good weekend.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
In my eyes, indisposed, in disguises no one knows, hides the face, lies the snake, the sun in my disgrace, boiling heat, summer stench, neath the black the sky looks dead. Call my name through the cream, and I'll hear you scream again. Black house sun.
All right, welcome back.
Won't you come?
Drew Garabo Live. Had to get a couple of people situated.
Wash away the rain.
We have to hear a little bit more of this song than I would have wanted you to. The attorney Patrick Smith in here with me.
That is haunting.
Oh, I love this.
I love this.
As much as I love the Soundgarden.
Soundgarden's great, but oh my gosh.
No, this is on heavy rotation in my playlist. Yeah, it's beautiful.
How hot was the lizard tongue girl by the pool in the original video?
Hot.
It was hot.
It was
lizard tongue.
Creepy video. The Attorney Patrick Smith Show every Saturday from 8 until 9. You will, as a part of the Bone family, I can never bring myself to say Bone fam. It just sounds weird.
That's okay.
Bone family, or as a part of the station.
Yes.
You have been contracted to do something at the Beach Bash.
Yeah.
That is coming up in July. So this is breaking news. You are now a part of the itinerary.
It's inked.
It has been inked. I know there were some issues prior to. We don't
negotiations.
Need to get into
Less issues.
We're negotiating.
Yeah.
Negotiating. Yeah.
Scotty Vaughn, my rep, reached out, and a special thank you to Scotty and John Brennan, Jason Meter, everybody else who played a part in making it all come together. But there were some ideas kind of thrown around that really just didn't fit. And ultimately, we landed on a really great idea. So I'm now the
first idea, if I can say, was like a fishing type thing that they were going to tie me into as well.
They wanted you and I to go fishing with 2 listeners. And
that sounds exciting.
Well,
that sounds riveting.
Well,
so we would be away from all of the drinking and the fun.
Here's how I felt about that. I'm like, so you guys want me away from the event.
Exactly.
You want to put me on a boat and send me away. I'm like, yeah, that's not really what I want to do. And then ultimately where we landed, we thought about like this meet and greet thing, but it's going to be the official sponsor of the treasure hunt that will be taking place over the duration of the weekend. Now,
I was planning on staying only till Friday night.
fair enough. Then it could be tough.
Now I'm locked in for the whole entire weekend.
Not necessarily.
Damn you, Patrick Smith.
But
Damn you.
the early workings, because Scotty was hitting me with some of the ideas for the items that people need to collect. They're basically going to be like pictures.
It's a treasure hunt and
of photos.
And the culmination or the winner will receive,
I believe it's a $500 prize.
Okay.
So there's skin in the game.
Right.
And it's basically like, say it's a photo of me with Sinning or of you with Calta or whatever. It's going to be a combination of like some sort of iteration of various photos they have to capture them with JP or whatever.
Right.
And it's going to be something like that. So it gets the people mingling and mixing amongst each other.
I like
It's gonna
that.
last
I like
the whole
that.
weekend long.
Do we know? And I'm officially a part. Are you trying to Carmen me? As far as me finding out about something,
I'm telling you right now, you will be a part of this.
No negotiative skills.
You will be a part. It's under subsection 3 of your clause. So, yeah. All
right.
It's exciting, and I told Scotty, I said I definitely want to be a part of it, and I'm just happy we found a way to. And I'll be broadcasting my show live.
Right.
From the resort. And
Okay, you managed to get that in the contract too. All right, very nice.
I got a room.
Oh, wow, at a room too.
I got a room.
And what people don't know is while you were in negotiations, I was like, man, you just keep crashing my room.
Yeah. You were nice enough to say, hey, and I was like, I think it's going to come through because Scotty never lets me down.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So we're excited about that. So for everybody who's going to be out there, we'll see you around Beach Bash, and looking forward to meeting a lot of great listeners.
All right, before that, there will be an event that I will be at. That's going to be June 14th. It's going to be at All American Gunslingers, Newport Richie's #1 gun range, Patrick Smith.
#1.
Do you know what's above #1?
Nothing.
Nada. It's the #1 gun range. Joe, go ahead, brag.
Only 2 miles from the Gulf of America, too.
2 miles from the Gulf of America. America, baby.
Can't get more America than that.
You absolutely cannot introduce yourselves, guys, to the audience, please.
All right, Joe Betts with All American Gunslingers, president.
I'm Raymond Krause with All American Gunslingers, vice president.
There you go. We got the top dog.
Wait. You guys can't be in the same room.
Yeah,
president and vice president.
Yeah, you didn't drive together, right?
We did make a clearance here.
Okay. Who's minding
Filed
the
some
shop? You guys have
paperwork.
like a secretary of ammunition back at the office? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good.
You guys have an event. It's Suns Out, Guns Out. It's going to be June 14th. Tell the people a little bit about what that is going to be.
So it's us kicking off the summer with Suns Out, Guns Out. We're going to have a few things out there. We actually have now a food truck that's going to be there, not just for the event, but now we have a permanent one here at our location.
Really? What type food?
It's an eclectic mix, but he uses all natural, all American ingredients.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I wanted to hear.
Gotta be all
red
American.
meat, cheese, potatoes.
No tacos at that truck.
No.
Yeah, he's with Grind Truck. They're really well known here in the Newport Richie area. So
Right.
they're definitely, it's good that we paired up with them. Also,
Absolutely.
we're going to have a cornhole tournaments. We're going to have free rentals.
Nothing says America like
some
being
machine guns.
cornholed.
I'm going to miss this because I'm going to be in Omaha. Darn it. That sounds awesome.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and it's just
Wait, did I hear machine guns?
Yes,
Raymond?
sir. We got some machine guns coming.
But can he elaborate on that,
Yeah,
Joe,
absolutely.
real quick? Elaborate on the machine gunnery.
We're going to have some Core Elite machine guns. I have a 9mm. I'll have an AR-15 machine gun and 5.56, and then we are getting a belt-fed machine gun as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
What were the type of machine guns that I was testing with the last time I was
You
out
shot an AR automatic, and then you shot a PC9 automatic as well.
Those are beasts.
And
Great for home defense.
The PC9 was actually suppressed too, so it kind of gave you that recoil reduction, but it's still, it was a really good shoot.
It was fantastic. Give me go ahead. Finish what else is going to be there on June 14th.
Cornhole tournament. We're actually going to have some raffles. We're going to have some giveaways, stuff like that. Where it's going to be kicking off where the kids get to shoot free. So, parents that are looking into it, like including, but don't want to pay like a range fee for their kids. So from the 14th to the 31st of August, we're going to have a kids shoot free for those months.
And I want to focus on that. And this is why I wanted you guys to come in for a segment so I could talk to you about this because stats come out as the seasons change.
Mm-hmm.
Half of the weeks with the highest number of unintentional shootings by children occurred during the summer.
Yes.
Half.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that everyone out there with a gun, thinking about getting a gun, don't know where their gun is, needs to understand. Go ahead, Raymond.
Well, and the reason why is obviously the kids are home.
Kids are home.
And the kids are home, and mom and dad have irresponsibly left their firearm out, and this is how accidents happen. And this is what we train for here at All American Gunslingers is we do have courses for that, where you can come in and we teach you gun safety, gun responsibility, where to keep that firearm in your house away from, if you know your child is not mature enough to hold a firearm, then we should do our best to make sure that child doesn't hold the firearm.
I mean, and let's be honest. Unless you've had training with that child, there is no child that's mature enough to handle a firearm.
And that's why those kids classes that we provide.
That's what I want you to talk about. Go ahead.
Those classes are very important because it's not just for the kids, it's for the parents as well. So getting the parents and the kids in there so that they know and respect firearms is a good step in order to, one, owning a firearm as well.
Right.
Saving lives.
Saving lives, but also there's this, and I had Legend in there, and I've had Legend at a couple of other ranges before I found out about the #1 gun range.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Your child can be sitting on the bed or on the sofa or wherever with their face buried in a phone or an iPad, and you can be doing something else, or you can create an activity that is allowing you to spend time with your child while also enabling them to learn a new skill and for you to make sure that they're protected in the event that maybe they're over somebody else's house and those kids are not trained with guns and the parents are not responsible with guns, and this has happened. You're a parent's child has gone over to somebody else's house and that child has pulled out a gun, and the next thing you know, their child is dead because of the lack of responsibility of the other parent and the inexperience of that child.
So another thing that we are going to be announcing at the Suns Out Guns Out, and something that we're going to say about here, is that we're going to start a kids league so that kids can start getting into that introductory of competition shooting.
Can I compete in the kids league?
What's about your love?
I want a trophy, man. I want a trophy. I'll show those kids.
I beat them 10-year-olds. That's right.
Hey, man, teach them life is real.
Trash talking 10-year-olds.
Start them young.
While the 10-year-old's fully armed.
Exactly.
What could go wrong there?
I'm sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
So that can kind of parlay into our league night as well that we normally have every Thursday from 7:30 to 9:30, is that you're never going to get yourself in that kind of self-defense situation by practicing. You have to do other things in order to get you there, which is why the Kids League is going to get kids introduced into competition shooting, where we have a league night every Thursday, and that gets people more interested in self-defense shooting, because as long as when you start putting time and accuracy into certain situations, your muscle memory kicks in, and that's kind of what we want to do with competition shooting when it comes to our league night.
We're gonna go back to the event and let you talk about it one more time before we get out of here. But give the time now for those that may not be listening in the next 10 minutes.
Going to be June 14th. It's going to be from 11 to 7. Okay, all day.
That's all day. All day event.
Yep.
Day event. And give them the address.
So it's 4321 US 19 Newport Richie.
Look for the food truck.
Yeah. And then
Just
the
saying.
zip code is 34652.
Yes, yes. There you go. Now, I want to give you, before you get out, the top 10 mistakes that people make with guns, and I want you to talk about each one briefly. Assuming a gun is unloaded.
Yes.
Wrong.
Yeah, right.
That's our number one safety rules. Treat
that
every
is our
firearm
number
as if we're
one.
loaded.
You treat it as it is loaded. Failing to take a gun safety training course.
Yes.
And what is it about people that will go out and purchase a gun you sell weapons, all kinds.
All kinds.
Why I don't understand why someone would walk in, buy a weapon from you, see that you have a course, see that you have training courses, and see that you have a range, and not say, hey, maybe I should ask them about this. Maybe I should sign up. Maybe get a cursory knowledge of what I'm doing.
And it's a free course at that.
There you go. Did you hear that? It's free. All American Gunslingers
There shouldn't
free
be any
course.
opportunity for you not to take this course.
But what is it? Do people just feel like they watch TV and they know how to shoot a gun? Is that what it is? Where's the?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Raymond.
So I've seen this.
Vice
a lot.
President Raymond. I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you. I've seen this. I've been going on. I'm actually going on my 10th year in the industry, and really quick, I have seen that more often than not. People will watch a movie, people will play video games, and they think they have this down. It's a skill that you will lose over time.
Right, diminishing skill.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a diminishing skill. And you have to, and I tell people all the time that come in the shop, you have to take a day out of the week. You have to allocate it towards training.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because you're going to forget about it. And
Right.
more times than not, people will buy a gun, take the concealed carry course, and go, I got a gun, I got the concealed carry course, I'm protected. I know the law, the stand your ground law, and they think they're good. And then they shot like 3 houses down and they didn't even hit the target they wanted to.
Right.
Because they don't understand that you actually have to train. You actually have to, come to the range and actually put rounds down range so that you actually are effective at what you're doing. Other than that, you've become a liability.
And Joe and Raymond, they don't, they want you to, if you're not coming to All American Gunslingers, they harbor no ill will. They want you to go wherever you go to make sure you're trained, to make sure you're safe. Now, if you live in Newport Richie and you don't go to All American Gunslingers, then we got a problem.
We would like to see you around.
You think All American Gunslingers became the #1 gun range in Newport Richie because y'all didn't want to go? This is the improper handling. There are 2 key points under this. Ignoring muzzle discipline, which is to say you always keep the muzzle downrange, pointed in a safe direction away from yourself and others, and poor trigger discipline, which is
keeping your finger straight off the trigger till you're ready to fire.
Till you're ready to fire. Not clear. These are the top 10 mistakes gun owners make as far as handling guns. Not clearing the chamber.
Absolutely.
Always.
Yep.
Always.
Always. And you have to not just visibly but physically check.
That goes back to the other one you were talking about, training and understanding your firearm.
Correct.
Because if you don't understand that, then we have a problem.
Mo, I talk about this in the first 10 minutes of every class.
Right. Good. Not protecting the trigger, which they say carrying or storing a firearm without a proper holster that covers the trigger can obviously lead to accidental discharges. Also, you need to know how to pull a gun out of a holster.
We do, and that's why we have holster draw courses here.
Holster draw courses. That's why I brought that up there because, that's in the ad. Lack of situational awareness. Talk about that, the potential hazards of that.
So a lot of people are focused on only a few things, and that one thing is like 12 inches in front of their face, and that's their phone, where they're missing out everything around them. So my biggest word of advice for that is you need to put your phone down and you need to start scanning. We do about a good half hour in the concealed carry course of just situational awareness and where to put yourself, because a lot of people are in condition white where they're completely unaware of their surroundings, where we want to kind of put you in like condition yellow, where you're aware, but you're not overprotective.
Right.
And that way you can kind of seamlessly transition over into different conditions, able to you to react in certain situations. So
I think to teach situational awareness, you guys do a fantastic thing, Patrick. They have a cardboard cutout of a black guy because white people have an astounding situational awareness when there's a black person behind them.
You saw the comment on the post from last night about where were the little old ladies clutching their purses last night at Frankie's?
I kid and I tease.
I have to say that slot is no longer in that class anymore. Okay,
because I love them to death. Not learning about your gun. You were talking about that, Raymond. Crucial to understand how a firearm functions.
Yes, so not only do we have the concealed carry course for free that Joe offers, but we also have a la carte system in our courses where you could actually add a intro to pistol. And in that class, we actually go over how your firearm works,
right?
The mechanics of that firearm, what each part is called, so you actually understand it, and we get into depth about how to clean your firearm.
That's the second point.
So-
That was the last one in the top 10. Failing to clean your gun. Why is that important, and how often should that be done?
You're talking to two Marines, and
okay,
I will tell you that we want our firearms
Every time you
working.
fire it, yeah.
Yep, it better work. And you can talk to 1,000 different people and get 1,000 different answers, but I will tell you my answer is every time I go to the range, I shoot, I go home, I clean. And the reason for that is because I know that whenever I'm going to need that firearm, it's going to work.
Is it me, or did anyone else notice how much this advice translates to lovemaking?
Oh, you ain't wrong.
Situational awareness. Make sure that trigger doesn't go off early. Make sure you clean that weapon good.
You ain't wrong.
That's a very correlative.
Now, there's two ways. Go ahead.
So to add on to Ray a little bit too, when you purchase a firearm and you just come out with very little, you don't want to get that class or anything like that. One of our retail associates are going to show you how to break it down, where to clean it,
right,
and give you the parts of the gun so that you're not going out completely unaware.
The other thing is, though, you at All American Gunslingers, you guys offer cleaning, right?
Yes.
If I'm not okay. Give me the name.
Cody.
Cody. Cody, I apologize. I'm always remiss in remembering your name, and I should because it's such a cool name. Hey, go ahead. Hey, can you turn your radio down?
Yeah, Mo. Hey, the one thing I was wondering is, I think Florida has, you don't have to have a concealed carry license to have concealed carry. Is there any reason to take a concealed carry course in you guys' opinion?
Hey, can I answer and then have you elaborate? I'm going to put you on hold so you can hear. The reason, and I have a concealed carry.
Yes.
The reason to take a concealed carry is not every state has reciprocity. You want to. The other thing is you want to train. You want to be trained. The third thing is I believe that if you still have that, even that you don't need it, it gives officers, if you're stopped, a little sense of ease with them. But go ahead and elaborate.
So going back with the background check, it expedites the background check because they have an own system where they can go into to look at your background versus going through FDLE like the same way we do.
You're saying if you want to purchase a firearm, if you've got a concealed carry, it's that much easier.
It's instant. You don't have to wait the 3-day waiting period.
Right. See, so there's that. Yeah.
That is a really big advantage of having your concealed
And did
carry.
I say anything out of pocket, or did I give you?
You were right on.
You nailed it.
There you go. All right, because I got to get to the bonus word. Give me the Suns Out, Guns Out details. June 14th, 1 to 7. I'll be out there. I believe I'm going to be out there 12 to 2. But go ahead.
So we're going to have the raffle. We're going to have machine guns. We're going to have free rentals. We are going to have food and a cornhole competition.
Yeah, we're being catered by Texas Roadhouse.
And yes,
Oh my gosh.
and we are being catered by Texas Roadhouse.
Way to rub it in.
Listen, can you put aside the last time I was out there, those pizzas went like hotcakes, man.
You'll be there when they're there, Mo. So we got you.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
going to have to set some food aside for you on the side.
Set a ribeye. Set a ribeye aside.
Hey, by
for
the
a
way,
brother,
little known
man.
fact about Texas Roadhouse, they will cut the size steak you want to order.
Oh,
So
nice.
if you go in there and say, hey, I want
Yeah, I
a
don't think they're gonna be
2-pound
doing that,
sirloin
but
or
that's
whatever,
nice. I
they
do
will
love
cut
that.
it. Yeah, they will.
I've done that several times.
I love it.
Again, I talk about these guys all the time. They're legit. They're there to help you. I mean, obviously, they know what they're talking about. I believe everybody there, former military.
Thank you for your service,
Thank you
gentlemen.
for your service. You can go to aagunslingers.com to find out about anything that has been said here now. Again, I'll be out there the Saturday after this one, and it's going to be a fun event, and I'll continue to talk about it. Joe, Raymond, love you both. I'll be out there. I'm stocking up on bullets, guys. It's a crazy world out there.
I know. I got 5 boxes for you.
Yeah, you're gonna. That's what 357, Patrick. Bam, 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 in your face.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Let's have some summer fun in the summer sun, Bone fam. It's the Neutral Summer of Music, presented by Neutral. Win tickets to some of the summer's biggest shows, like Thomas Rhett, Katy Perry, Jason Aldean, and more. Plus, score Neutral summer gear, including hats and coolers. Scan the QR code at participating Florida Circle K's, Miller's Ale House, or at the Blind Goat in Tampa to enter. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Visit theboneonline.com for more details. Now, A Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Accidents in Pinellas include one northbound along Starkey Road at Almerton. There's one in St. Pete along 54th Avenue North at 66th Street. And a crash has been causing road blockage along 5th Avenue South at 31st Street. In Hillsborough, an accident along southbound I-275 has had the off-ramp to Flora, Nebraska partially blocked. There's also possibly some blockage along Dr. King and Williams Road. Late afternoon volume continues to build along the big bridges and along all the interstate systems. This is Jim with traffic.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Summer's heating up, and so are the nights. Cool off and turn up the heat at XTC Supercenters and Planet X, Tampa Bay's ultimate adult playgrounds. From beach-ready lingerie to toys that'll make your summer sizzle. We've got everything you need to spice things up with or without air conditioning. Whether you're planning a hot date, a wild weekend, or just treating yourself, our shelves are fully stocked and our deals are hotter than Florida asphalt. So slide into XTC Supercenters and Planet X. Multiple locations across Tampa Bay. Open late. Must be 18 or older. Hydration not included. Bring your own water bottle.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAWFRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
At Racetrack, you'll find everything you need to get through the day ahead.
The morning hits hard when you get up early. You're obviously tired and looking surly.
Grab some made-in-store breakfast, freshly ground coffee, ice-cold drinks, delicious hot food, and snacks all in one stop.
The day is long and can feel like a grind, but you'll get fully stocked and everything will be fine.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
An all-day haul to get you.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Hey, Tampa Bay, is your AC system struggling? Well, don't sweat it. Hawkins Service Company will buy your old system for up to $1,500 towards a brand new one. Or keep your system running strong with a $69 AC tune-up. Yep, just $69. And right now, you can get a free duct sanitizing with any duct cleaning. These sizzling HVAC deals are only good through June 30th, so make sure you call Hawkins today, 813-445-8209, or always online at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through June 30th, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now with Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.625%, APR 6.685% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Universal Roof and Contracting will offer you a complimentary roof inspection. Just go to universalroof.com if you want to learn more. And then if you have work that needs to be done, whether it's a re-roof or a repair, they'll give you a 15% discount simply for mentioning Drew Garabo Live. That's universalroof.com. They've been in business for over 30 years. They're veteran-owned. I've used them. You can trust them. It'll be a great experience for you. universalroof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting.
Business owners everywhere are raving about ZipRecruiter's new feature, Zip Intro, which does the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates to meet with you as soon as the next day. So we decided to call up some of these employers and hear their stories. Today, we're on the phone with Pilates studio owner Crystal M. Harris. Crystal, how has Zip Intro helped you hire?
Well, I was opening a Pilates studio in McDonough, Georgia, and I needed to staff up quickly. Zip Intro did the work for me. It helped me find enthusiastic candidates who matched my qualifications perfectly.
That's great.
Yeah, I had my Zip Intro session on Tuesday, did all the interviews by Thursday, sent out the offers on Friday, and they started on Monday. Because Zip Intro did most of the work, I saved so much time.
Absolutely. And to our listeners, you can try Zip Intro for free right now at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/radio, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, cool food DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Reinventing Retirement, Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 9 a.m. and again at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
Patrick, what you got in your hand there?
It is a fresh Mick Ultra Zero.
Wow, that's right, because I have decided to eschew alcohol for a goal that I am attempting to reach, that I'm going to reach, not attempting to reach, and because I am utilizing the great, this sounds so natural, doesn't it? Weaponry. I'm talking to you about Mick Ultra Zero. It is the newest zero content alcoholic beverage, non-alcoholic beverage out on the market now, and it is my go-to non-alcoholic beer. I've decided to do some things as far as getting myself in better shape, giving me a longevity that I'm going to need as a father of a 3-year-old in later years of my life. You may have your own reasons for saying, I either want to cut back on the alcohol, I've never liked alcohol, or I want to pause every now and again from alcohol so that I can get rid of the effects that it may have on my body, my mental state, or anything else that alcohol can kind of be a hindrance to.
Yeah, or maybe you're just in solidarity with a buddy who's trying to achieve a goal and you're not trying to do anything other than enjoy a fresh beer.
Well, I'll tell you this, it's a lot easier if you have a beer that tastes, a zero alcohol beer that tastes like its alcohol counterpart.
Zero difference.
Yeah, zero difference. I like that. Mick Ultra is one of my go-to beers, and I tell you this now, Mick Ultra Zero tastes as close to its counterpart as any other zero alcohol content beer that I have had. 6.5, that's 6.5 to you and me. 6.5 carbs and only 29 calories. That is half. Both of those numbers are half of what the leading brands offer you. So you're already getting the great taste of Mick Ultra. Now you're getting half the carbs and half the calories of the other zero alcoholic beverages. I am telling you now, it is something that you may just want to try, not realizing that if you eliminate or pause or mitigate alcohol in your life, how much better you'll be. You thought I was going to have a problem with it when we went to Frankie's and we had some ribeyes in front of us.
Zero resistance.
Zero resistance. That's because I knew when I got home there would be a Mick Ultra Zero waiting for me, and there was. As a matter of fact, it had a couple of friends there waiting for me as well. Mick Ultra Zero now available at Thomas P's, at Black Rock in Carrollwood. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it at Publix. You can get it at Winn-Dixie. You grab some. Yep. We're sipping on it now.
Amen.
Why can't we drink on air? Because there's no alcohol in it.
That's right.
Are you not listening to me? It's zero alcohol.
Zero stands for zero difference.
Absolutely. I like that too, and I'm stealing it. Mick Ultra Zero. Get it where you can find it. Also, you can find it at locals, Tiki Tom's, and for anywhere that you can find it, get it.
When you're hiring, have Have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Gain a global perspective and specialized skills that many of today's top employers are seeking with an MBA from University of Maryland Global Campus. Study online and complete your degree in just 16 months for about $21K. Choose from MBA specializations in global business, marketing, HR, finance, and more. Classes start June 11th. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
If you've been injured in a car accident, call Pound Law from your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live. Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Presented to you by Farah & Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is...
And I had to look at this like 5 times. I need to talk to whoever thought of this keyword. Friday. The Bone Bird bonus keyword is Friday. I'll use it in a sentence. Don't make the keyword Friday on a Friday. It's confusing. Who thought of that? Thursday would be fine. Tuesday, Wednesday. But make no mistake, the Bone bonus keyword on this Friday is Friday. Win your $1,000 now, kids. All right, welcome back to the Drew Garabo live program. Drew Garabo will be back on Monday. I'm sure you'll be able to hear him talking into the microphone.
Call in with your advice.
Yeah. Hey, do me a favor. Please, when Drew comes back on Monday, make sure to call in with advice for him on radio. He loves that kind of stuff.
He soaks it up like a sponge.
There was a nice way for that caller to do that. Hey Mo, I don't know that I can hear you as well as I would like to.
Yeah.
Don't try to wise ass a wise ass.
No, it doesn't work.
I love this song by Metallica when I first heard it. And it was a long time after that I realized this was a cover song.
Mhm.
You know it, right?
No, it's a cover.
Song is Whiskey in a Jar. And it's a Thin Lizzy song.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but I can see it.
I listened to this song and loved it and loved it and loved it. And then at one point, I was talking to someone about how much I liked the song. They go, you know, that's a Thin Lizzy cover. I was like, no, I did not. But that makes
Great
sense.
song.
That makes sense, yeah. Oh, they do a great cover of it. Of course, a lot of people probably en route or already there. What name is Metallica's that? Raymond James?
Raymond James,
Yeah,
yeah.
Raymond James. They're probably en route.
Oh, they're sitting in traffic right now, I guarantee.
Oh, that bridge, yeah. But it's going to be worth it. The first of 2 shows tonight, and then Sunday, it's a 2-show, no repeat song situation. If there's any band that's got the catalog to do it, it's Hetfield and
Tonight's Limp
Ulrich,
Bizkit night.
the boys,
so-
yeah. Limp Bizkit tonight, who I'd love to see.
Yeah.
And I believe, I want to say Suicidal Tendencies. I
think that's Sunday night.
Sunday night with and yeah. Either way, I mean, I know Galvin's going to go see both shows. I know there are probably a lot of people that are going to be. That'd be too much Metallica.
I can't do a Sunday night show. Sorry. No.
I forget it was. I just couldn't do. I couldn't do two shows. I respect what they do. I'm a fan of a lot of the music, but 2 shows is a lot of Metallica. Hey, go ahead.
Hey, Mo, I don't know if I missed you talking about it because I was calling in, but that Thin Lizzy song isn't a Thin Lizzy song either. I think the Dubliners do it, but it's also a traditional Irish song, I think.
You know what? I think you may be right. But was it Thin Lizzy that popularized it, put it on the charts? But I think you're right that it is a Dublin. The Dubliners. Hold on, let me see.
And I actually don't think it's a traditional Irish song. I believe it comes from ancient Celtic lore.
All right, everybody. Now everybody's weighing in now. Everybody, look, I'm listening. Hold on, look at this. I have it. The best of the Dubliners, Whiskey in a Jar. Let's see.
Are we sure it's Irish?
As I was going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains.
Yeah, I think we got to say that's a Thin Lizzy original. No, you're right. And I think I had remembered once I looked into it, reading that. I would say this, and I'm going to give you an example after I state it. There can be an original, and then someone that doesn't chart or do anything, but then someone does a reinterpretation of it that's so different.
Yeah.
And
So
establish
to me,
itself.
they're all amazing.
What's that?
I think they're all amazing. I love all the versions.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're all very different. I mean, obviously, Metallica's is closer to Thin Lizzy's, and Thin Lizzy's is closer to this. Let's hear it a little bit more.
In the jar, I went unto my chamber all for
Yeah. Thin Lizzy took this song and made it theirs, is what I would say there, definitely. But you are right. It is still a cover. That doesn't matter when you're talking about a cover. It is absolutely a cover. Thank you for that, for reminding me of that. I appreciate that.
No problem, man.
Hey, I'm going to give you an example of what this guy just pointed out.
Go.
Patrick. And it's another situation where I loved the song.
Are you going to talk about Kendra Morris when we had her on? and she did her version of I Would
No,
Want.
I knew that was a cover.
Yeah, I know, but
I
it was she did it, and
such
she did
a
it
different-
so different.
Such a different way.
And it was
But
so great.
You're right, but it doesn't qualify for the point I'm making here because the Proclaimers version was a big hit. I'm talking about.
So you're saying,
I'm saying a song that was there that did nothing, and then someone did a radical reinterpretation of it, and it became
went
something.
big.
And it became something. I am going to I submit this song, and let me get I have the remake that was big. Hold on. Let me get it.
Take your time.
Right. And you'll understand what I'm saying and what I think is the same thing in there.
Now, this is remake you're playing first, or you're playing
I'm going to play the
original?
I'm going to play the remake first.
Okay. So the cover is.
Yeah, I got it.
Got it.
And then I'll show you how radical. Yeah, I got both here. Let me just make sure there's no. Let me get this. That's what I thought it was going to be. Okay, there we go. Okay, I am going to play you the original. The cover that I did not know was a cover, but was a favorite song of mine. As a matter of fact, it's my favorite song from this band, even though I found out it's not their song.
Okay.
Baby, I'm gonna leave you.
Obviously, you know the song. You did, right? Oh, come on.
I said, baby.
You know whose voice that is, right?
No, I'm drawing a blank. Who is that?
Come on, Patrick Smith. Help me. Yo, when it kicks in, he's going to scream.
I'll leave you when the summertime. Leave you when the summer comes around.
You don't know whose voice that is?
I have no idea. I'm lost.
Leave you when the summer comes along.
Come on, Patrick. Listen to how he says, babe, baby. He repeats it 8 times. One of the greatest repeats in rock. That's Robert Plant, Led Zeppelin.
I know. You found a loophole. I could hear it, but I couldn't think of the name to save my life.
That happens to me sometimes. Okay, so loved this song. Still love it. Still my favorite Led Zeppelin song, even though it's not theirs. This is the actual original, and it was a long time before I found out that was actually a cover.
She's going.
Yeah, hurry up, bitch.
Okay. Bye.
You want to help?
Is it now? Are you leaving now?
You want me to help you pack the bags? I already started the car.
Right.
Okay, clearly, the Zeppelin tune sounds absolutely nothing like that.
No, because they slow the tempo way down.
They slow it down, then they speed it up.
The way it used to do. I can hear it calling me back
home. To be honest with you, I don't know how they heard that version. That was Joan Baez, by the way.
I don't know.
Joan Baez, old folk singer.
I believe you. I don't know who that is.
And then they do this with it. I don't know how they heard that version and saw this.
They read the
within
lyrics.
It.
I guarantee you they read the lyrics.
None of that's in the original. So to me, even though this is a cover, it's an original, which is the point I was trying to
make.
Plus
that vocal too.
Yeah.
I mean.
Go ahead, caller. Drew Garabo.
Yeah, here's one that not many people know is a cover song. Sinead O'Connor's "Nothing Compares to You." It was done by the Family First.
The Family First, and then Sinead O'Connor made it popular and made it her own. But listen, Sinead O'Connor is my all-time favorite female singer. I well-versed in the fact that Prince tried to reclaim a song that was never his because he didn't do what Sinead O'Connor did with it. Actually, he didn't do anything with it except give it to the family before she made it a worldwide smash. So you're right. Not a lot of people are aware of that. Yeah.
Yeah, her voice is incredible. I don't think anybody could have done it better than her.
Well, now, understand this. It wasn't just her voice. She restructured the song. She rearranged the song to where it had greater power. So yeah, it was the voice and the arrangement. So thank you, sir. I wish I had some tickets to give away. I'm going to tell you why I was thinking about, aside from the fact, wasn't that Metallica was in? It wasn't that Metallica is in town tonight through Saturday, through Sunday, although they're only performing tonight and Sunday. That made me think of Whiskey in the Jar and that story. I was scrolling. It came up on my timeline, this band that covered a Prince song, a fantastic Prince song, by the way. And it got me thinking about white bands that have covered black artists. And I think we should do a dive on that. And you can call in with yours as well.
White bands
that have covered black artists.
That's called appropriation.
Depends on what they do with it. We'll be back. Drew Garabo Live.
You made me happy every single day. But now I've got to go
away. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In northern Pinellas, a new wreck westbound along Tampa Road approaching Forest Lakes Boulevard has the 2 right lanes blocked. There's a crash still clearing northbound on Starkey at Almerton, and there's still accident activity in St. Pete along 5th Avenue south of 31st Street. In Tampa, the off-ramp from southbound I-275 onto Flora, Nebraska remains partially blocked. Expect extra vehicle and pedestrian traffic around Ray J as folks arrive for the Metallica concert. Other accidents include one along Dr. King at Williams Road. There's one westbound on Brandon Boulevard at Gornto Lake Road, and we have one further south along Big Bend Road at US 301. This is Jim with traffic.
You know, it's interesting. Car insurance commercials tend to focus on the simple fixes. A busted windshield, a banged up bumper. What about the human damages like pain and suffering? Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys won't let big insurance forget about your pain. For a Farah fight, you know who to call. Tampa.
Green flag at Michigan International Speedway.
It's madness in Motor City as NASCAR Prime heads to Michigan International Speedway. 200 miles per hour feels even faster than it sounds. These white-knuckle, 3-wide thrills bring us one of the fastest tracks in the Cup Series. So strap in and stream Michigan Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. NASCAR, it's on Prime.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
John Senning here for Wild Fork Foods. Are you sick and tired of going to the grocery store and feeling like they just don't have enough options when it comes to protein? Well, check out Wild Fork. From rare cuts of meat like duck, rabbit, yak, venison, elk, to the traditional stuff. Ground beef, chicken breasts, sausages, hot dogs, burgers, and more. They've got everything you're looking for at great prices that you can get delivered right to your home. You can pick up in store or just go on a shopping spree. They've got locations in South Tampa, St. Pete, and West Chase. Check them out online at wildforkfoods.com.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, "This is my last hope." The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Dinner's ready. All right, is everyone here? Where's Michael? Food's getting cold.
Every day, 9 people on our Florida roadways won't make it home. Don't let it be you or someone you love.
Michael, is that you? Officer?
Ma'am, I'm so sorry. I have some very sad news to share.
Michael never made it home. Buckle up. Every trip, every time. Let's get everyone home safely. A message from Florida Department of Transportation, Target Zero. For more information, visit targetzerofl.com.
There's no better time for sports than the playoffs. Playoff hockey, playoff NBA, plus Major League Baseball's in full swing, and the W is back. And what makes it more exciting is when you go to Hard Rock Bet and take action on all the sports. Think you can win big? One Florida bettor turned a dollar parlay into $26,500. And you can do the same. Just download the Hard Rock Bet app or simply go to hardrock.bet. It's Hard Rock Bet, offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMIT-IT.
If you've been hurt in an accident, Burnett EPA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Burnett EPA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Going up. Prices keep going up these days. It feels like being on an elevator that only goes up. Going up. But not at Metro. We're pushing the down button. Going down. We've lowered prices. Get one line of 5G data for $40, period. That's 20% lower. And you get a free Samsung 5G phone when you bring your number. Only at Metro.
5-year guarantee on eligible plans. Exclusions apply. See website for details. Not available at Metro with T-Mobile in the past 6 months. Tax applies.
Time marches on, and a lot has changed. But one thing has not changed. Washington regulations on local stations. Regulations that make it tough for local TV and radio stations to compete with global big tech platforms. If you want to keep local news, weather, and live sports on TV and radio, we need updated regulations. Tell Washington to modernize the rules to help local stations compete. Learn more at nab.org/modernize the rules. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Experience the summer of music with Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. You can win tickets to some of the biggest shows of the year, including Thomas Rhett, The Weeknd, Jason Aldean, or you could win one of dozens of Neutral prizes like coolers and hats. Neutral. Keep it tasty. Just visit any participating Circle K location in Florida and scan the QR code on the Neutral Summer of Music poster to enter.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Mainly rain-free weather into the weekend. Any isolated showers early tonight, ending warm and really sticky. Down to 80 for low. Coming up on Saturday, a mixture of clouds and sun, a few pop-up showers and storms moving inland, and a high of 92. Have a good weekend.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Here's a cover song. Not a cover song of a white artist covering a black artist, but a cover nonetheless. Drew Garabo Live, that's what we're going to be talking about. Let me hold on. I think we have people already waiting to weigh in on here. Go ahead, caller. Caller, you there? Drew Garabo Live?
Jess, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Did you say Jess or Jeff?
My name's TJ. Mo, how you doing today?
I'm all right, TJ.
I wanted to talk about one of my favorites is Alien Ant Farm's Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I knew that would make a showing, Alien Ant Farm, Smooth Criminal. It is... I'm trying to think if I like it as much. I can't tell you I like it as much as the original, but it's a damn decent cover.
I don't either. I love Mike. I love Michael. I don't either. But it's a craziness. They get this little white boy dancing like Michael. The video is amazing.
You're right.
I just thought it was such a cool video, Mo. You got to watch it sometime.
I've seen it. I'm watching it now. Thanks. There you go. That is it right here.
She was sitting at the table. You can see she was in a boat. So she ran to the bedroom. She was struck down. It was her doom. Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie?
What makes this a great cover is that Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal was essentially a rock song. I mean, you know, their guitars are harder, but if you listen to Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson, it's a rock song.
It's a rock song.
Yeah, 100%. So the transition here was pretty smooth. Let's go to the phones. Go ahead. You got a white artist covering a black song entry?
Actually, I do. I have Stevie Ray Vaughan. Good evening, fellows. Anyway,
hey Ray.
Stevie Ray Vaughan doing Little Wing, Jimi Hendrix version.
I can't give you that, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I have ready Sting's version of Little Wing, and that's the one we're going to go to. Have you ever heard Sting's version of Little Wing? Yeah. Understand something. It is so impossible to best Jimi Hendrix on the guitar because
he's Jimi Hendrix?
He's Jimi Hendrix. Yes. He's
the greatest guitar player of all time?
Yes. I'm going to play you Jimi Hendrix, Little Wing. I'm going to play you his guitar solo in Little Wing, and I'm going to play you what Sting does. It's one of the few. I think Zeppelin bested Joan Baez with their version of Babe, I'm Going to Leave You.
We made that pretty clear.
Yeah. I know Joan Baez made that pretty pretty clear. I'm going to give you... Hold on, he's got so many versions of this thing. Let me give you the short version right there. There we go. Obviously, I want everybody to hold. Obviously, we know how it starts. I think Sting's version is better all the way around, and I hate to say that because Little Wing is maybe my favorite Jimi Hendrix song. The bones of it are fantastic. Come on, Jimmy. It's a 2-minute song. He's already eaten up 31 seconds.
Well, she's walking.
Okay, we know this.
Through the crowd with a circus mind.
Full phone. Okay, now I'm going to go to the guitar solo. Then he fades it out. That's it. Okay. Revolutionary. Back in the day. Revolutionary for the time. Then Sting, with his artistry and pretension and pomposity, whatever you want to call it, comes out with this. I'll give you the intro and then the guitar solo. White artists covering blacks.
Well, she's walking through the clouds. Well, a circus man is running around. Butterflies and zebras, the moonbeam.
All right, we see where he's going with it, right? All right, let's get to the guitar solo. Here we go. You remember Jimmy's, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is Sting's. Now this is where Hendrix starts to fade out. Not Sting. Here we go. That, my friend, best Jimi Hendrix. Go ahead, caller. You got a white artist covering a black artist?
Yeah, man. Weird Al covering Michael Jackson, man.
It's always one.
Yeah.
There's always one. There's always one Weird Al Yankovic.
There really is. We were talking about child safety earlier.
I know.
And that made me think of Eric Clapton. Didn't he cover a Bob Marley song? I Shot the Sheriff? Didn't Eric Clapton?
Eric Clapton. Yeah. Covered by, Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Made it, no. Yes, he did. You're right. Yes. I was about to say, made it a huge smash.
Yeah.
Bigger than Bob.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain.
I think that's one of those where, took it and made it bigger than the original.
But conversely, he also made the legend of Bob Marley bigger.
Yeah, absolutely.
He made Bob Marley ascend, I think, a bit quicker because of the worldwide smash. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mo, this is Bill.
Hey.
Actually, I have two for you, and I think I like the latter better. The first one is Richie Sambora covered "When Cried Mary" by Hendrix.
He did. Yes, he did. That was a brilliant album, as a matter of fact.
But my favorite is Duran Duran's cover of "White Line Fever" by Grandmaster Flash.
See, hold on. All right, now I got to play a little bit of that. Thank you for that. I'm putting you on hold as I go. We got plenty of time to explore it. He's not wrong. Seminole rap group, hip hop group, because they were at the forefront of it. And you would never think some British pretty boys would be able to cover one of rap's, hip hop's greatest songs, raw songs.
No, I'm familiar with Eminem. I'm used to white guys going into the.
No, but Duran does a cover of White Lines that's absolutely phenomenal. Nobody thought they would be able to pull it off when they saw it on the album. They're like, this is gonna suck, but it did not. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, good show as always, guys.
Thank you.
So, what about Stevie Ray Vaughan's covers of Jimi Hendrix? Amazing.
Oh, you listen, Stevie Ray Vaughan is in a category all by himself. Amazing as well. I just didn't think. I know it's When Cries Mary. That's Vaughan, correct?
Yes. And then he also. You ever hear his remake of Third Stone from the Sun?
No, I did not, but I will look into that. I will look at that. I mean, listen, Stevie Ray Vaughan, if he's going to reinterpret the song and add his blues guitar playing to it, that's just going to be a winner all the way around. Thank you for that. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, if you're looking for a big mainstream hit, what about Tainted Love, cover of Gloria Jones?
Oh, hold on now. Hold on. The Tainted Love. Tainted Love.
The Soft Cell song?
Yeah, I did not know that was a cover. Hold on. Tainted Love. Gloria Jones. Let's go. You know what? He's right.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you
I never knew that was a cover song.
the love we share.
I don't hate this version.
I was about to say,
I don't hate it.
Yeah, this is all right.
It's not right, for I toss and turn, they can't sleep at night.
See, I like segments like this where we actually.
I love it. It's growing on me the more we listen to it.
Let me put everybody on hold. Okay, go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
My husband just left, so he left him.
Give me 1 second, miss. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's all right. I'll come back to you. Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Yo.
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Hey, how about Elvis covering Big Mama Thornton's Hound Dog?
I knew someone was going to call him with that.
Yeah. How about Elvis's whole career?
Oh, come on.
It's a 3-hour show. I don't have time for all of the black artists that Elvis covered.
What are you saying, man?
Big ups to the king.
What are you saying?
Big ups to the king. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, speaking of Lil Wayne, Framing Hanley covered Lollipop. It's more of like a pop punk kind of vibe to it.
Okay, all right. I'll have to. I'm a big fan of that song, so I have to look at that. I don't think we were talking about Lil Wayne. I think we said Lil Wayne, not Lil Wayne.
And remember, in full circle, the king's daughter married Michael Jackson.
Yes, you are.
So hey,
you are correct.
It's just poetic.
It all comes back around.
That's right.
Somehow. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, what's up, Mo?
Hey, what's going on with you?
I'm doing all right. How about when they redid Unchained Melody for Ghost by the Righteous Brothers?
But the Righteous Brothers, that was their song.
Was their version.
That was their version, yeah.
Right. It was originally done by Elvis, but Righteous Brothers did the cover.
No, I think it was a Righteous Brothers original, but say it was an Elvis original, they're both white, so it wouldn't work for what
Did you think Whoopi Goldberg sang the song in the movie or something?
Maybe it was. Maybe you're right.
Yeah. Boy, that guy started out his Friday.
Whatever he's drinking, keep drinking it, brother. It's treating you right.
Yeah. I wish I was drinking. I join you. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mo, what's going on?
What's going on with you, DC?
It's LH.
LH, I'm sorry, LH.
No problem. Those cats going way too far back. All them bands, but how about Smooth Criminal by Aiden and Ant Farm? They did Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, that was, you must have came in a little bit late, LH.
Oh, somebody said
that was the first one, brother. The first one not the game.
Man,
That's all right. That's all right. Appreciate you still. I will tell you, before I take these, I'll go take these other three. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, I just got in the car, so somebody might have said it, but Luke Combs covering Tracy Chapman's Fast Car.
No, that's a great example.
Yeah,
that's
good
a
example.
Yeah, that's a thank you. That's a fan, and probably one of the more recent ones. Not as recent as the one I am going to play you. This is what got me thinking about this.
Hit us with it.
You know Muse. Are you familiar with Muse?
Yeah.
This, for those of you that are not familiar with Muse, this is Muse. That's Muse.
Into what metal column do you put Muse? They're not
Muse.
thrash metal. Do you say new metal?
No, they're not. They're not
what
new
do you call them?
They're progressive. They're progressive.
Okay, so
I don't even
shun new metal.
I don't
You
even
pick the
know-
next
I
door
don't even-
neighbor progressive metal.
I don't even know that they're metal. They have a lot of stuff. They have a. They're very Queen-esque. If you do a dive on Muse, they're kind of indefinable, but you wouldn't call them. They're not a metal band in any stretch of the imagination. Yeah. Okay. That's how they sound. You remember this from Prince?
Oh, yeah.
Titular track to the follow-up to Purple Rain. No, not the follow-up.
In France, a skinny man died of a big disease with a little name.
Sign of the
By
time.
chance, his girlfriend came across a needle and soon she did the same. At home, there were 17-year-old boys and their idea of fun is being in a gang called the Disciples, high on crack, toting a machine gun.
One of his best jams.
Time.
I came across Muse covering that song.
I gotta hear it.
This is badass.
Francis man died of a big disease with a little name. By chance, his girlfriend came across a needle and soon she did the same. At home, there were 17-year-old boys and their idea of fun is being in a gang called the Disciples, high on crack, toting a machine gun.
How bad is
When
that?
did that come out?
I did recently.
So,
wait, no, actually, no, a while ago.
Well, did Prince ever get the chance to hear that? I think
long
Prince
ago
would
did
have
you guys-
loved
I think
that.
it was 9. Maybe 9 years ago. He might have been alive.
I feel like he would have loved this song.
Oh, I know. I just brilliant. Go ahead, caller. White artist covering black artists.
Mo.
Yo.
I can't believe no one's touched on Michael Jackson yet.
You talk about
Alien Ant Farm.
Do you have any advice for him? Go ahead and
it.
end with some advice.
Alien Ant Farm was the first example given. Go ahead, caller. White artist covered the black artist.
Faith No More. Easy like Sunday morning.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, brother. You ain't wrong. Faith No More, easy. Yeah.
Great song.
Yeah, a great band. Yeah, more
Absolutely.
easy. Yeah. And I don't think
Ashes to Ashes, one of my favorite songs. But great show, guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Although, it's a little bit sacrilegious.
Why?
Covering one of the Commodore's best.
No, it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain.
I mean, this is Lionel at his finest.
Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow.
Man, was easy like Sunday morning, Patrick Smith.
Easy.
Seems to me, girl, you know I done all.
Yeah, that's a good one. Go ahead, caller. Caller? Gone. Go ahead, caller. You there?
Hello?
Stupid phones. Go ahead, caller.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, but we got you.
The Alien Ant Farm. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, I was a
You were flirting with disaster.
Away from
It was so close.
I was kidding. One of the best rock and roll bands, Fish, covering Big Boogie on Reggae Woman.
Boogie on Reggae. Who did Big Boogie on Reggae Woman?
Fish.
Yeah. You pointed that out.
With a PH.
I know how to. I know fish.
Who were they covering?
Who were they covering?
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, okay.
Boogie on Reggae Woman.
I don't know that one from Stevie.
I'm sorry about that. I thought you knew the music, Mo.
Mo didn't see that one coming.
Oh, come on. The man is blind. Thank you right there.
Neither did.
PHI. Like, I don't know how to spell fish. Although one of my favorite bands, Marillion, had a lead singer called Fish with an F. Boogie Down Reggae Woman. I think my good friend Dave Megan played this for me one time. We just get a little bit of that. I'd like to see you fall deep. No, you can't cover Stevie. I'm sorry.
This sounds like a 70s sitcom.
You can't cover Stevie. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, how about Darius Rucker doing Wagon Wheel?
Oh, Darius is black.
Well, Hootie was black, and that's even up for debate.
It's white artists covering black songs.
Careful, buddy. Glass houses. Glass houses. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'll give you one.
Who you got?
I got, hold on.
All right.
Right here. One of my favorite, as a matter of fact. Come on. Here we go. You'll know it as soon as you hear it.
You give me that funny feeling in my tummy.
You know it? Red Hot Chili Peppers, Roller Coaster. I think it was the Ohio Players at first. Say what?
That's the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
They had to be laughing the whole time they were doing this.
No, dude, this was a hit for them. I think they really get to the heart of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, don't sleep on the Red Hot
That's a
Chili
fun
Peppers.
song.
It is. It's a great song when Ohio Players do it. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mo, how about the metal band Dope, their cover of NWA's F the Police?
Well, we can't play that, but that sounds good. Dope, F the Police. I'll give you that. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, sir. I was thinking Obadiah Parker covering Hey Ya.
I got to hear this.
Oh, you're gonna
Obadiah Parker.
I feel like you just took the bait. Buddy.
No, it came up.
Not bad.
Obadiah Parker.
Oh, we gonna listen to this. Thank you, caller. Hold on.
I'm telling you, it's not bad.
I'm listening now.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got to move. We got so many calls in 3 minutes. I think I may have heard someone play this, and I think it is good.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, at least I know for sure.
And Andre 3000 slapped the white off him.
Can't stand to see me walk out the door.
Only thing that might save him is his name is Obadiah.
I can't stand to fight the feeling because the thought alone is killing me right now.
Not bad.
This sounds like that one white guy who's around a campfire that happened to bring his guitar.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead. Gotta let you go.
Good luck with the turn.
Go ahead, caller.
Hi, Mo. This is Greg.
Hey, Greg. Go ahead, sir.
I got two that are kind of fun, and one is kind of like reverse. But 303 Lollipop. We did that
we
Wayne
heard that
song.
one. Yeah, we heard that one.
And Bloodhound Gang cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Yes, that's can't play it, but that's fantastic.
And the last one I was thinking of with your man is Bob Dylan, All Along the Watchtower, that Jimmy did.
Yeah, you're right about that. I don't like either version of that, though. I'm not a fan of the song. By the way, Bob Dylan is not my man. It's David Bowie. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah. Mo?
Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Frank Marino, Mahogany Rush. He did Jimi Hendrix's Star Spangled Banner.
But is that his song? I get you. I don't know that Star Spangled Banner is Jimi Hendrix's song. Go ahead.
Francis Scott Key would take umbrage with that.
Go ahead, caller.
Ooh, Mo, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well, sir. Go ahead.
Let's see. I don't have a song, but has anyone brought up on Wednesday when you played Jacob that it was an incorrect score?
No. What is this?
Yeah, when you had 18 points and you got it was a double points round, and when the 3-second song for 6 points, John said score was 23 because he was in the lead.
So are
18 plus 6 is 24.
So you're saying it was a tie?
18 plus 6 is 24.
It was a tie, brother.
Yeah.
Well,
it was a tie. You got shafted.
Stolen valor.
Well, you know what? Now I gotta go back and check the tape. Call back Monday with that information. All right.
I'll call back.
All right, thank you.
That noise too.
All right. Well. Go ahead. We got 1 minute left. Lightning round. Go. Give me black artist, a white artist, black song.
My man Mo.
Yes.
Joey Ramone covering "What a Wonderful World" by Louis Armstrong.
You ain't wrong. That's fantastic. Give me another one. Go ahead.
Mo, I got an old one for us.
Go ahead.
Dynamite Hack, Boys in the Hood.
Yep, classic. Go ahead. Hurry up, quick.
How about The Gorge, Gin and Juice?
A lot of hip-hop songs were covered, and I think they were kind of trying to be tongue-in-cheek, but they ended up being good songs.
Yeah, but Jimi Hendrix came up more than anybody, if you notice.
Right, yeah. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mo, this is great. How about Home Free covering Boys to Men, End of the Road?
Oh, yeah.
Did he start the call, Hey Boo?
No, he said, Hey, Mo.
Hey Boo.
Go ahead, caller. One of the last two calls. Go ahead.
Hello, Mo and Esquire.
Hey, guys.
The Patti LaBelle Lady Marmalade cover with Pink in it. Great cover.
We'll give you that. You're not going to best Patti LaBelle, though.
No.
Go ahead, caller.
One of the all-time greats.
Isn't Black Rose Hard to Handle a remake?
You are correct, and that's a great one to end on. Thank you, my friend. Great call.
I know.
Great calls. We'll be back. We got an hour to go. Don't go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live.
Bone Bonus is back. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Want to buy something you saw on Instagram that you don't need and probably will never use? The Bone can help. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday. Presented to you by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone, real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
You'll now encounter heavy late afternoon conditions along all the interstates on both sides of the bay, as well as along the big bridges. In Tampa, the off-ramp from southbound I-275 onto Flora Nebraska remains partially blocked. Other accidents include one along Dr. King and Williams Road, as well as one westbound on Brandon Boulevard at Gornto Lake Road, and we have one further south westbound on Big Bend Road at US 301. In Pinellas, a wreck westbound on Tampa Road approaching Forest Lakes Boulevard still had the right lane blocked at last check. You may still encounter accident activity northbound on Starkey at Almerton, and there's one hopefully clearing now in St. Pete along 5th Avenue south at 31st Street. This is Jim with traffic.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as the Strip.
Let's celebrate summer with the largest jewelry collection at the Gold and Diamond Source. Summer's here, the perfect time to shine with the exquisite June birthstones, pearl, alexandrite, and moonstone. Each gemstone carries its own unique significance and style, making them perfect for any summer occasion. Celebrate the milestone of a 30th anniversary with the timeless beauty of pearl, the traditional stone for this special occasion. Right now at Gold and Diamond Source, enjoy 5 years of interest-free financing. You can own a stunning $5,000 ring and pay just $83 a month with zero interest over 5 years. You can shop online and get 15% off the June birthstones at goldanddiamond.com. Now is the perfect time to buy because your Gold and Diamond Source piece never loses its value, and you can always trade up in the future. Make this summer unforgettable and visit Gold and Diamond Source, 3800 Ulmerton Road in Clearwater.
I'm honored by the number of referrals that Bernetti PA gets from others in our legal profession. We have represented clients referred to us by other law firms and even represented judges. They've called us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
At Brandon Honda, we have lenders for every credit situation. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get zero down deals on any new vehicle in stock. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. And we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. We have over 600 vehicles to choose from and over 50 lenders, all competing to get you the best deal possible. Get your guaranteed credit approval at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0850 for more information.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, still holds true today. Like when air conditioning companies offer you $29 tune-ups. Really? I'm not going to be fooled by that, and you shouldn't be either. Hi, I'm Zach Moskowitz, president of Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. At Cox Heating and Air Conditioning, we have a real honest solution. It's our Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan. For only $110 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home twice a year and keep you cool. Get your Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan today at coxair.com.
License number CAC 1816108.
Cox is your key to comfort since 1958.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Summer is here, and it's time to get your backyard ready where you always wanted it to be. From custom patios and pavers to upgraded driveways, Waterman Properties is your go-to for bringing your summer vision to life. Whether you're remodeling, rebuilding, or repairing from a storm, Waterman Properties handles everything from demolition to install with expert care and zero runaround. Visit watermanproperties.net or call 813-715-7383. It's Waterman Properties. Your vision is their mission. Hit them up today and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This weekend, sponsored by Bolt Electric. For surge protection, backup generators, and all things electrical, visit boltelectric.com.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Come home and me. I let me light your candle, cause the mama, I'm sure all down and now, yes, around.
Yes, I am. Garabo Live. Drew will be back on Monday. Had fun with Patrick and Steve Hurley yesterday.
Great time.
Yeah, great time.
Love Steve.
Yeah, absolutely. And today I got Jody Everyman in here because he's going to talk about some everyman's. I need an everyman's opinion, Joe.
I just want to know why I get called in when it's no dinner tonight.
Or booze.
I'm not drinking. I am not drinking for Everyman Joe. It's a week tomorrow, and I'm going 2 more weeks. I'm going leading up to my birthday, the 26th of this month. I am eschewing alcohol.
Why the revelation?
Because I've for the last 3 months to get down to a goal weight and a goal form. I've been working out with a trainer, and the last month of that, I said, because you work out, you drink after you work out, or you just drink. When you go to sleep, your body has to metabolize the alcohol before it can metabolize the fat. So, and the way I was drinking, by the time
that must metabolize.
Yeah, right. By the time it metabolized all of the alcohol out of my system, I was up, and it was like, I ain't got no time for you, fat. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm not going anywhere as far as being a drinker. That's in my DNA, but it doesn't hurt me to pause every now and then. You're as an everyman, you're not I don't really see you drink a lot.
Nah, I don't hardly ever drink.
If you do have a drink, what's your drink?
Miller Lite, or I do like a good scotch.
Good scotch, yeah. But and the reason you don't, just out of curiosity.
Well, we owned semi-trucks and trailers before.
Right.
And I had a CDL license, and if I got caught, I would...
You're done.
I'd lose my business.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, we just never been... Well, I used to drink a whole lot back in the day now.
Right.
And,
so you're just averaging it out now.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I still got a ways to go to it.
Were you a single malt or a blend guy?
I like the single malt.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, 100%. So that's what it is. I'm not, I talk about them. I talk about Mick Ultra Zero, and it was kind of serendipitous that I found them because I'd made the decision, and I think it was a Walmart, and I saw it, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have to try that because I love Mick Ultra. And once I did it, I was like, this is fantastic. And I went and brought 2 cases. Then I found out they were going to be at the Bone Beach Bash, which, by the way, we need to talk about you, about what you're going to be doing there again at the Bone Beach Bash. And I sent an email to Melanie Martin. I said, hey, would they be interested in somebody being the spokesperson for them? And I sent her a picture of the cases in my refrigerator. I go, I love this stuff. And, Melanie Martin being the machine that she is, she closed that deal like that. Yeah, I think it was maybe less than an hour or so. So I don't. What's the one thing that you think you would miss if you had to give up for a month?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken?
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh man, you don't have to lie about that.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
You don't have to lie about that. You had an early childhood love of fried chicken,
bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was raised in the hood, man.
Right.
So I know all about a piece of pork chop between 2 pieces of bread.
Right, yeah. Oh, the pork chop sandwich.
Man.
I got you. Yeah, absolutely. Collard greens.
Oh, I love collard greens.
Oxtails.
Love them.
The pig's feet.
I can eat them. They ain't my favorite.
Let me tell you something.
I like them red ones in that big jar.
No. That's pickled pig's feet.
Yeah, man.
No, that's the white man's pig feet. Patrick, the white boys, whenever they talk soul food, you get up to pig's feet, and that's like, oh.
Yeah, we draw the line somewhere.
Oh.
I mean, I have ate them, but it ain't my favorite.
It is one of my pig's feet is one of my favorites. It was one of my favorites growing up. Steve Hurley has an association with Sharon Moody out in Plant City. She always does the raffle with him, but she always does the Black History Month, the Black celebration caucus, and she's always she for 200 people, she makes pans and pans of pig's feet. And I'd forgotten about them until I went out there and I hosted an event, and it was just fantastic. So I did try to make them myself. It can be daunting, though. It can be a very daunting thing because if you buy pig's feet like at Publix, and you can't get pig's feet at Publix, they look like pig's feet.
Oh, Oh yeah, they're trotters.
Yeah, they look like, and I had to have.
I know you ain't eating no pig. See, you lying already.
No,
I know you ain't eating no
Oh
pig's
no,
feet.
absolutely. I learned. I went on YouTube to learn how to make them.
You can't eat a damn shrimp that's got eyes, bro.
That's eyes. I don't want to. I can't eat anything that looks like a roach.
So if I go to Winn-Dixie right now and I get some pickled pig's feet.
No pickled. No, you got it's a 3.5 hour process to do pig's feet. 3.5 hours.
Okay, we don't have that kind of time.
No,
Never
we
mind.
do not. No, if you're doing them right, you now Sharon Moody, she baked them, but I boiled them. But it's a 3.5 hour process. And that's not even including the cleaning of them, because you have to literally take a big razor.
No,
Can I finish?
You ain't got to do all that, man.
Yeah, well, I mean,
use an air
if you grew up as a dirt baby like my Bowie is, I got a dirt baby on my hands. But no, I cannot eat.
You take a little torch. When we kill a pig to eat.
With a torch?
Yeah.
This is some slaughter.
Well, you take the hair off, you scald him, and you pull all the hair off of him. And if you hair that's left on you get a torch, and you burn it off.
When do you kill him?
After that. After that.
I mean, like the sequence was
I would
a little disjointed there.
That's how you get the hair off.
I knew we forgot something. He's running around screaming the whole time.
Man, I'm
big razor.
Okay, first and foremost, I don't have a blowtorch in my kitchen, so
We actually do.
That's not. No, I do not.
Like
I guess some
creme
people.
brulee. How do you make your creme brulee?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Come on, bro. He eats pig's feet. He
Creme brulee.
Yeah, right. In what household is creme brulee and pig's feet being prepared at the same time? But no, you fried chicken. Where do you think you get the best? Where you getting the best fried chicken? Is it Duff's? Is it Duff's that's coming to the Bay Area? Duff's Chicken, I believe. I think Drew and I talked about this.
This is like the best burger debate. Like,
well,
they're so different.
Well, no, I'm just yes, Duff's Famous Wings, Tampa, absolutely. Have you been to Duff's yet? I know your travels. You're out there a lot. It opened its first. Duff's Famous Wings has opened its first location in Tampa, Florida, 5119 North Nebraska Avenue in Seminole Heights. The restaurant is known for its crispy, saucy buffalo wings and offers a range of other menu items, including fish sandwiches and burgers. That sounds right up your alley, dude.
No, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's in a yuppie neighborhood. You know them white boys can't cook chicken, man. Come on, man. I'm telling you, you know that it needs that sweat dripping off of mama to make that chicken good. I'm telling you.
I don't know if I maybe should be offended, but I'm not.
No, bro. I'm telling you, know it. That's what makes
It's
it
one of the
good.
Colonel's secret herbs and spices.
Big Mama Sweat.
Yeah,
Big Mama Sweat.
Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mo.
Yes.
This is Jay Fizz from Lakeland.
Hey, Jay Fizz from Lakeland.
The best cover, bar none, is Adam Levine covering Purple Rain at Howard Stern's birthday show. Look it up.
I don't have to. I've seen the performance. It's not the best. No. It's good. It's good. It's good. But and they brag on Levine's guitar playing, and he did kind of impress me. But if you put that guitar solo up against Prince's, it's kind of.
Listen. You asked for a cover.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll give you the cover.
You're right. Well, you can't say Adam Levine. If I'm not mistaken, the backing band was Train. If I'm not mistaken. So it's Adam Levine and Train.
He sung some of the lyrics, but Adam Levine played the guitar, if I'm being honest.
Right. No, you're right.
And I mean, listen, look at John Mayer's catalog. I mean, he's one of the best guitarists of our time. I mean, people argue with me all the time, but I'm telling you, brother, he can play that. He can play an axe.
Oh no! Listen, John Mayer. I don't sleep on John Mayer. There's a lot of songs that I love by John Mayer, and I think it was an album he just came out with like 3 years ago, 1984. I thought it was a brilliant album. Yeah, I'm a big John Mayer fan. Bigger Than My Body is a great song.
Much love, dog.
Yeah, appreciate it. What was the argument we were getting into, Ordinary Joe, about the guitarist? You asked me who my favorite guitarist was.
Yeah.
Okay, with David. What did I say? David Gilmour.
That guy ain't no good, man.
Okay, who did you bring up?
Well, there's two. Slash.
Yeah.
And Stevie Ray, man.
Slash and okay.
How is Jimi Hendrix not in the conversation?
Yeah.
But what does Jimi Hendrix do? Play a left-handed guitar, a guitar left-handed,
and just revolutionize the game for everyone.
Nah, man.
Wait, hold on. Patrick Smith said that Jimi Hendrix revolutionized the game. and you give me a nah.
I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan.
You can not like it, but you have to recognize he changed the way the guitar is played forever.
Why? Because he played it backwards?
Not that. The sounds he would get. Not until you got into Van Halen do you get that sort of original sound out of a guitar.
Listen, I would say this: if you love Stevie Ray Vaughan, there's a lot of Hendrix involved.
But that's got soul, man. Hendrix didn't handle soul in that.
Have any Big Mama Sweat?
Hold on. You're telling me that Hendrix didn't have, thank you, Big Mama Sweat?
No, he didn't have none of that in there. No, look who he was hanging around back in the day. Janis Joplin. Come on, bro.
Hold on.
Now you gonna tell me she can sing?
Yeah, of course. Janis Joplin was one of our most soulful singers. Put her right up there with Aretha Franklin.
You might as well go ahead and put Madonna in the mix, man.
Now we're making some progress.
No, we're not. No, we're not. For you not to. What about his reinterpretation of the Star Spangled Banner?
I mean, that was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, but that's not a song.
All right. What about Hey Joe? You got no love for Hey Joe?
Got none at all.
All right. Go ahead, caller.
That hurt my heart a little bit. About Adam Levine from Maroon 5. That dude doesn't have a musical bone in his body.
Well,
but I do agree with John Mayer. He's an incredible artist.
Yes.
But on the subject of covers, I'm surprised nobody said anything, especially being here in Tampa. Anything Me First and the Gimme Gimmes have covered over the years, top tier.
Yeah. You're not wrong. And I will say this: Levine can kind of write. He can write a song. He knows his way around writing a song. I don't think Maroon 5 was horrible, but yeah, I've seen the performance with Purple Rain. I think people are fawning over it so much because Maroon 5's catalog was so light, and here he is playing a pretty decent version of Purple Rain.
I'll have to definitely look into it, but I'm a firm believer. Anything after songs about Jane is just no-go for me.
That was their first album.
Isn't this a Joe Everyman segment? I feel like it got hijacked.
Yeah, stop
backwards.
hijacking the Joe Everyman segment. Well, Joe Everyman, I can't believe anything Joe Everyman says after he said that Jimi Hendrix didn't revolutionize.
Joe, Elon or Trump? Who's writing the breakup?
Yeah, that's right. Let's go there.
That's tough, man.
No, come on.
I knew this one.
Nope. Go ahead, Everyman. Joe, we need to weigh in on that too. Who are you siding with?
I think it's all a big sham. I think this is a little backroom deal.
I told you that yesterday.
Okay.
I'm thinking about 3 or 4 months, you're going to see them both come out and say, we got y'all.
Okay, but give me, and Patrick did say this, and there are people online saying that it's a troll. A troll needs a
He's
reason.
the ultimate troll, Trump is, man. I mean, come on. Look at his first 4 years. He trolled
ICE
everybody.
called it market manipulation. They're driving the price of the stock the direction they want it to go.
Exactly right.
Thank you. Thank you. I never get tired of hearing that.
Okay, but this is what I will say. And I talked about this. When Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, I had a friend that said that was set up. They were trolling. They were doing. And I asked him legitimately. I said, "Do you think that on at the precipice, if you will, of getting the highest honor that an actor can get, something that he has worked all those years and decades for, he's going to say, this is the time I want to do a practical joke?
I don't think so on that.
Right. Okay, so conversely, do you think with the opposition that big, beautiful, and it's in their words, not mine, the big, beautiful bill is getting that Trump is going to decide, master troll or not, he's going to decide, hey, this is the time that we do a prank on people. Because for me, it could damage the bill's passage, which I think it's already had things weighing on it. But I think it's just too, I don't think anybody, when the alliance with Elon and Trump first was announced or first made itself known, I don't think there was anybody that didn't say in 6 months something's going to go horribly wrong here.
Right.
Because you've got two alpha males. Now, Trump knows how to play the alpha male game way better than Elon. I mean, you saw that when Elon's jumping up and down on the stage doing that campaign thing like a little girl.
Right.
Yeah, Trump never. I don't care who's Trump supporting. He's not jumping up and down like a little girl.
No, he lives in that pocket of the YMCA dance.
Well, okay, touche. Or the man can't dance.
No, I'm saying it's much more measured than Elon. Like he knows his party zone.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
Well, the thing about it is, Elon knew for months and months that Trump was going to do away with that
EV mandate.
the EV mandate.
Yes,
right.
correct.
And all of a sudden, he's pissed off about it.
Well, but he's saying he's not. He's saying that's a distraction. He's saying that his reasons are the pork that he feels is in the bill. Now, I don't know if you can take either one of them necessarily at face value. I think there are a lot of things going on behind with both of them. But he says it's not the EV mandate. It will hurt him, though, so I don't know how it could not be the EV mandate.
No, I get that, but how's it going to hurt a guy worth $450 billion?
That and Will Smith was not publicly traded.
That's exactly right.
You know how it'll hurt? You know how it'll hurt him? Because you know how you remain the richest man in the world? By getting more money.
Hey.
You feed the beast, feed the beast.
Do you don't think Starlink is making him a buttload of money and all his rocket launches every other day?
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I mean, there are a lot of people with money that are close to him. He wants the bragging rights. He wants to be the king of the hill. Yeah,
of course.
There you go. See, and with that, Jody Everyman took his segment back.
I love it. Reclaim the segment.
Hey, go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mo, I took a little offense on what they were talking about with Jimi hendrix.
That was, hold on. Hold on. I want you to address Jody Everyman personally. Go ahead. He's right listening.
Well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that wah-wah bar, that foot pedal, that making the guitar talk, that was after Jimi Hendrix. He made that thing talk and made those sounds like in a comparison with Van Halen. But they were using a technology and a lot of that foot pedal that was creating those sounds.
Joe, the man makes sense.
A lot of that stuff was created by the Beach Boys. I'm telling you.
And Michael Winslow. Michael Winslow didn't even need the pedal.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling me that Jimi Hendrix stole from the Beach Boys?
I think yes, absolutely he did.
Yeah, clearly they ran in the same circles. They did. Same hangouts and everything.
He got something else.
Is that Pet Sounds they're recording next door? Let's rip that off.
Joe, you lost your damn mind.
Purple Haze sounds just like Pet Sounds.
Jimi Hendrix stole from the Beach Boys. Go. Take us off speakerphone, please, caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mo.
Hey.
So what about Gary Clark Jr. Covering the Beatles?
The Beatles were white.
You're going the other way around, brother.
It was white artists covering black artists.
You tried. We applaud the effort.
Did. I know.
Call back on Tuesday. We'll cover.
Go ahead.
We're going to do that on Tuesday.
I'm surprised we're still getting calls with Joe over here pissing everybody off.
I'm not.
Jimi Hendrix ripped off the Beach Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Call in with your advice for Joe. If you have any advice for him.
Yeah. You have any advice for Joe? Go ahead.
How's his mic technique?
Go ahead, caller. Caller.
Hello?
Hey, go ahead. It's you.
Hey, couple things. I don't know which to go first because I'm going to get contradicted either way.
Go ahead.
But, Jimi Hendrix was super sloppy. Had great ideas. Couldn't put him out.
He couldn't do
on the
it.
guitar.
Oh, okay.
Second of all,
that's one.
The best cover song, while there might have been an original member or not, I couldn't tell you. But While My Guitar Gently Weeps had one of the greatest guitar players that made that cover, the best cover I've ever heard.
Talking about Prince. I will say this, and that was at a benefit for George Harrison. It wasn't necessarily a cover more than a live performance, but he's not wrong in that if you want to see, there are two performances. If you want to see members of different bands coming together and covering or performing a song, Hart performing Stairway to Heaven at the Kennedy Center Honors for Led Zeppelin, and Prince in front of Tom Petty, I think the ELO cat, Jeff Lynne, the guy from another guy from the Heartbreakers, Mike Clark, I think. Anyway, He does there's 5 guitars on stage, and Prince takes the solo, and it is just phenomenal.
And the caller was right. He's going to get walloped because if Jimi Hendrix is sloppy, it's because you don't have the ear to hear the artistry. And you look at Jackson Pollock and you say, "Oh, that's a sloppy painting." You
don't have the eye.
The
you ain't got the ear.
beauty.
You don't have the eye. You don't have the ear, Joe.
I got the ear.
Is that your final statement?
That's my final statement.
Got an ear.
Go ahead, caller.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, what's up? Just guys sitting around talking.
Hey, no worries. Listen, I'm a guy waiting in traffic for Metallica, so I get it.
Okay, go ahead.
I had a couple of songs for a couple of covers.
Now it's in the vein of what we were talking about the previous segment. White artists covering black songs, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
go ahead.
I'm surprised I didn't hear them. Maybe I missed them, but there was Nirvana doing "Where Did You Sleep Last Night" by Leadbelly.
Ooh, listen, I think that's a too obscure for enough people to bring that up, but that's a good example. That's a great example.
Nirvana or Leadbelly?
No, Nirvana was the white group.
And then the other one was Michael Bublé's "Feeling Good." I cannot remember the original artist's name. What was her name? I can't remember.
Mama Sweat. Her name
Mama Sweat.
Her name was Mama Sweat. A lot of people don't know that.
Black Mama Sweat. All right, I'll look it up. Thank you. I thank you. And good luck. I should have asked him how the traffic was.
I was going to ask him. Yeah,
Damn it.
I figured someone else will call in.
Call back and let me know how the traffic is going to the Metallic show. Go ahead. You're on Drew Garabo Live.
Yeah, I got one for you, but I bet nobody's given you before. It would be Stryper doing "Shining Star" by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
All right, hold on a minute. Joe, you want to weigh in on Earth, Wind, and Fire with one of your one of your hot takes?
No, they're one of my favorites, actually.
Stryper. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to. Stryper.
See how many Stryper, right? References I can make. Honestly, do you think that's the best cover you come up with?
Well, let's see. Stryper.
Are you more than a man? Are you a soldier under command?
All right. I got it up. I got it, and we're gonna listen to it right now. Thank you.
What your life can truly be.
Now.
Come on, Michael Sweet nailed that vocal.
You strip all of the soul out of that song. I'll give it another chance.
Listen to Robert Sweet on those drums. Oz Fox, come on.
I got to be honest right now. This is horrible.
This is not horrible.
What did Elon call that big, beautiful bill an abomination? Hold on.
Joe
Let me hear
Everman.
this. All right, this part I like.
Joe Everyman, what do you say?
Joe Everyman, what they get?
Thumbs down.
There you go. That's the only opinion that matters this segment.
Joe Everyman gave it the Gladiator, Joaquin Phoenix, thumb down. Hold on a minute.
Michael Sweet, if you're listening, call in now.
Apparently, you like Stryper.
I love Stryper.
Hold on.
I like Stryper. I just don't like that.
No. Hold on.
In God we trust. Yahweh.
Hold on a minute. Let me because I really think you
To
forgot.
hell with the devil. I mean, come on.
I really think you forgot. Oh wait, get out of here, Stryper.
Oh, it's going to be in your head all night now.
Horrible. That is an abomination when compared to this.
Yeah, this is just too corporate.
Come on, man, them horns. Yeah, babe. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that honkified version.
I can't.
Honkified. Every man, Joe, is honkified a word?
Honkified is a word of the day.
All right.
Word of the day.
You hear that guitar? Come on, man.
It's a great song.
That is one of the funkiest jams we own. White boys, stay away from Earth,
What do you
Wind,
think
and
the
Fire.
chances are honkified will be the bonus word one day?
Zilch.
Honkified.
Zilch. Let me, just to make sure that I'm not losing my mind, let me go back to this abomination.
There it is. There it is.
That sounds like every 80s hair metal song.
I may have to change my mind.
Now stop it. This part I like.
Listen to that falsetto. Come on, man.
Every man, Joe, you didn't change your mind, did you?
I may be changing my mind on that one.
You getting honkified. Go ahead, caller.
Mo, what's up, man?
Hey.
Hey, how about Louie Louie by the Kingsmen?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That is, and that was a lot. I don't think a lot of people know that was a cover.
Right.
As a matter of fact, thank you for that. That you're good. Go ahead,
Great
caller.
song. I do like
Yes.
this one.
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, it's the guy from earlier. I'm just calling back about the traffic.
How's the traffic?
Oh yes. What's going on?
Oh, it's awful.
You jackass. What? No, are you being serious?
300 yards since I last talked to you. So I'm on the exit from 275, the Dale Mabry exit.
Oh,
Last time I fought this
no.
battle was when they were in Orlando, and it was a Avenged Sevenfold opening. My son and I went, and we sat in traffic for 2.5 hours.
So are you telling me that the traffic, that 275, the bridge going north, it's a parking lot?
Yep, just about. I mean, at least the exit for Dale Mabry is more of a parking lot.
Yeah, I would be veering off to the right to get to the veterans to go towards Carewood.
May I suggest, if you have the means, a helicopter really is a better
Yeah,
way to
tell me
ride by
about
the
it. I ain't got every man Joe's kind of money. All right, thanks for
Okay,
the.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a good one.
Hey, hold on. Did you hear that stank version of Shining Star? What was your? I don't want to lead the witness. What was your opinion?
Oh, I didn't get to catch that part. My buddy called me that I'm meeting up at the concert, so I must have missed that part.
Hang up on him.
All right, well, every man Joe says I got to hang
It's
up on
his
you.
segment. He
It's
gets
his
to call the
segment.
shots.
I got to hang up on you. Go ahead, caller.
All right, 4 quick ones. Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. Turn the beat around. All right, then you got Bowie.
Hold
and
on, wait, slow
Jagger.
down. Wait, slow down. Are we quantifying Gloria Estefan as? I don't think she's white. No,
Latina?
she's Latina. No.
How many husbands are going to walk in the bedroom?
No.
Right?
I
Honey,
can't give
four
you.
quick ones.
I can't give you that one. Every man Joe says white is white.
Yeah, white's white.
Okay. Then we have Bowie, Jagger, and Van Halen dancing in the streets. Then we have the Bullet Boys, The Love of Money, and then this
Love that
one's
song.
questionable. Metallica covering "Whiskey in a Jar" from Thin Lizzy.
That
We did that
started
earlier,
this.
yeah.
That started this. That I was talking about my love of Metallica's cover of Whiskey in a Jar.
Cool.
All right, no, but thank you about that. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know that I can give you Gloria Estefan. She may not make that cut.
Joe says no.
Every man Joe says no.
Nope.
All right, go. Well, what did you say again? White is white.
White is white, man. When it comes to this,
This is a simpler form of government we've got over here.
of course, man. It's cut and dry. It's black and white.
You heard the man. Go ahead, caller. What do you got?
If we have
Hey, turn your. Well, no, you got to turn your radio down. Go ahead, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Nothing, anything you guys are talking about wouldn't matter if Elvis Presley hadn't covered "That's All Right, Mama." I'm not saying it's the greatest one, but it is the most important one of all time.
Oh, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't know if everything else after would not necessarily have come, but if you're going to talk about a white artist covering a black song, yeah, that's all right, Mama. But this is what we said when someone else brought up Elvis. We don't have we don't have the time to cover all of the black songs that Elvis covered.
But if you notice,
No, I agree, but just think about it this way: it may have happened still, but the butterfly effect of that happening is why everything is exactly why it is today. You can remove all kinds of other covers from people, and who knows what would have happened. But if that didn't happen, rock and roll as we know it today would not be the same as it is today. So it's probably the most significant, most important one. not necessarily the best.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're a huge Elvis fan.
It's weird. I never really appreciated Elvis. I'm 60 years old until probably about 10 years ago. Yes, I am a huge Elvis fan, but I grew up thinking he was pure cheese.
What kind of shoes are you wearing right now?
Okay. Blue suede, man. Blue suede.
Everyman Joe, what do you say?
Everyman Joe, did Elvis steal from the Beach Boys?
It was the other way around, actually.
You an Elvis fan or no?
I mean, not really.
Are you crying in the chapel?
No.
No, not not Elvis. Nothing, doesn't do anything for you. All right, there you go, caller. Everyman Joe says Elvis sucks.
Yeah, he sucks.
Go ahead.
Not going to make it.
Go ahead, caller. Go ahead. I love this Everyman Joe segment.
I do too.
Go ahead.
Hey, Mo.
Hey.
If you leave the station, your best bet's go around through by the Clearwater Airport, catch the Courtney Campbell coming across to go up to Veterans.
Okay. So, oh man. So you're saying
you're gonna have to backtrack? Yeah.
Yeah. You're saying go around. You're saying
I just went to I'm leaving the airport. That Howard Franklin is a proctologist's dream.
Damn it. So you're saying take the back way and go up
Courtney Campbell.
Courtney Campbell.
Get up to
Courtney
60.
Campbell, yes.
Okay.
You'll get home a hell of a lot faster.
All right. I think you're more than likely right, so I'm going to have to do that. All right. Thanks for the advice. I appreciate it. Every time I try to get to the Courtney Campbell from here, I friggin' get lost, and
That's called going to a bar, buddy. You're not getting lost.
I know. All right. Go ahead, caller.
Is me?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello. A little tongue-in-cheek here, but Pat Boone covered a couple of Jimi Hendrix songs.
Hey, hang that phone up right now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't.
Richard Cheese did a whole bunch of hip-hop.
Tell me to get a sausage biscuit and shut up.
Every man, that's his signature sign-off. Everyman Joe, get a sausage biscuit and shut the hell up.
Pat Boone.
Go ahead, caller.
Hey, Mo, I got a good one for you. What about I heard it through the grapevine by CCR.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to say that's even near the definitive, but yeah, they did a
good version, though. It's pretty good.
You're right. You're 100% absolutely right, and that's something that nobody has brought up. Yeah, I heard it through the grapevine. Go ahead, caller.
Ooh, yeah, the best song ever is my theme music, Into the Danger Zone, yeah.
Which is Pomp and Circumstance, by the way. Pomp and Circumstance.
Anything to say about the Macho Man, Everyman Joe?
Man, that's one of my idols right there.
The Macho Man's actually so popular that they now play his music for the WWE at every graduation ceremony.
They do?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, I've been listening to the show for a little bit. Have y'all reincarnated a white spike?
I'm sorry.
Did you just call Everyman Joe White Spike?
Yeah, are you referring to the fact that you believe that Everyman Joe is a white spike?
I believe so.
I think we would have to just call him a unicorn.
Well, do you want to tell this caller to eat? What you're saying? Eat a
Are you White Spike, Everyman Joe?
And shut the hell up.
Well, that's really a damn insult right there.
We know.
Insult. That's one of them.
I'll tell you right
Listen,
now.
Everyman Joe. There's nobody in this room that didn't understand that was an insult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He's not even here and he's ruining the show.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Go ahead, caller. Hey, go ahead, caller.
Is that me?
Yes, that's you.
I haven't heard anybody say Alien Ant Farm's cover of Michael Jackson.
Stop it. You know, that was the first song at 20,
fun in traffic.
like 3 hours ago, you jackass. Yes, they said that. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, Elvis covered them all. But anyway, on your way home, you may not want to go that way. You may want to go up 19 or take Bayside up to 580, run it out to Hillsboro, and run Hillsboro over to Toe Road Dingo up because they're going to be going across to Courtney Campbell also.
Son of a bitch. Give me that again. Bayside to what?
Go the Bay Way. I'll tell you how to go.
Okay. You got it.
I know how to go.
Okay, gotcha. All right, thanks. All right, we'll be back. Stay safe in traffic. We got about 8 minutes left. Drew Garabo Live.
You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. Guys with ponytails, girls that think they're models, people that don't know how to Google something, and of course, ventriloquists. No one is safe when it comes to an open letter from Galvin.
Seriously?
Hear a brand new open letter from Galvin live every Wednesday at 8 a.m. on The Mike Calta Show. And go check out all the past open letters from Galvin at theboneonline.com. Sponsored by Zero Res. Zero Res. All they leave is clean. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Folks in Pinellas should be aware of an accident possibly causing some blockage eastbound along 54th Avenue North just before 66th Street. In southern Hillsborough, at last check, there was still accident activity westbound along Big Bend Road at US 301. Meanwhile, volume along the interstates and big bridges has definitely subsided significantly over the past half hour or so, but there's still plenty of it wherever you're heading. This is Jim with traffic.
Brought to you by Universal Roof and Contracting. Get 15% off roof repairs or replacement and monthly payments as low as $115 a month. Check them out before rainy season at universalroof.com.
Tight on cash? Say less. McDonald's under $4 McValue menu comes through. Indulging your sweet tooth or craving something savory? Tired of the same old, same old? Pick from your favorites like a creamy vanilla cone for $1.50 or a small frappe like rich caramel or chocolatey mocha for just $3.50. Quick snack breaks to late night cravings and everything in between. Mickey D's comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
It doesn't matter where in the world you are, when you eat McDonald's fries, you're home. Day or night, rain, shine, good day or bad, there's something about golden, crispy, medium fries that feels like everything is going to be okay. And now I can get them for free when I spend $1 on any order in the McDonald's app. A deal so good, might as well pair with a classic quarter pounder with cheese or the iconic Big Mac. Get a little taste of home with Mickey D's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through 7/31/25 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a week. Must opt into rewards. Excludes tax.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota has an unbelievable 30-year anniversary sale. You buy one, you get one 30% off for replacement windows and patio doors. They are affordable, they are thorough, they are efficient and polite. You will love the work they do for you in beautifying your home. Renewal by Anderson, bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Your water may not be safe. Forever chemicals that stay in the body for years have been found in drinking water. Call Morgan & Morgan at 1-800-555-6666 or visit forthepeople.com/PFAS. Offices Orlando and throughout Florida.
It's IDC's most anticipated event of the year. 0% financing for 5 years. That's right. High interest rates have been put on hold at International Diamond Center. Now through June, you can make any purchase and spread your payments out to 2030 without paying a dime in interest. Engagement rings, wedding bands, eternity bands, earrings, pendants, and our largest selection ever of certified hand-picked diamonds and exclusive designer fashion jewelry. Pick any item, celebrate your love, get the value price you deserve, then spread your payments over 5 years. That $6,000 pair of diamond earrings is just $100 a month. That $12,000 engagement ring is just $200 a month. Everything's affordable with this amazing offer. 0 interest all the way to 2030. There's just one catch. This is a limited time offer just for the month of June. So don't wait. Let IDC help you get the jewelry you've been dreaming of at a price and payment you didn't think was possible anymore. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby. I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
2001 Odyssey is Tampa's #1 nude club on Florida's West Coast with over 300 of the hottest exotic dancers. 2001 Odyssey has been voted the #1 nude club by Best of the Bay. Check out the world-famous 2001 spaceship and encounter the wildest dancing in Tampa Bay. The after party happens every night. Full liquor next door. 2001 Odyssey, 275 in Raymond James Stadium on Dale Mabry, better known as The Strip.
Downtown St. Pete got a whole lot thirstier. It's the grand opening of Thirsty First at our new location on Central Avenue. Catch the UFC fights, groove to a DJ, or relax in the upstairs VIP lounge. There's something for everyone. Come check out our new vibe. You're gonna love it. Thirsty $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Ruck, run, or walk it at the 3rd Annual Sergeant Anthony Patrick Malstat's Defender Ruck on June 7th. Choose the 5K, 2.2-mile Ruck Walk, or go virtual. Every step supports military mental health and suicide prevention, plus music, food, raffles, and more. Sign up now at defenderruck.com and use the code THEBONE for $10 off.
When it really matters, choose Farah and Farah. Here for you, here for good. Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Mainly rain-free weather into the weekend. Any isolated showers early tonight ending warm and really sticky. Down to 80 for low. Coming up on Saturday, a mixture of clouds and sun, a few pop-up showers and storms moving inland, and a high of 92. Have a good weekend.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
All right, a little bit for you fans of Metallica. Headed out, jamming up traffic. So you can hear Lars, Hetfield, Newsom, Hammond. I forget who else. Anyway, you guys in for a hell of a show. You Limp Bizkit fans that are going to leave after Fred Durst drops the mic. Got to be ashamed of yourselves. Anyway, then we wanted to thank Everyman Joe for coming in. He had to go, and with the last 5 minutes, I wanted to give my boy Joe the Shrimp Guy a shout out and talk about an event that he's got next week. Go ahead, give it to him.
Next week, Walk On Sports Bistro in Lakeland. Crawfish boil, $25, 2 pounds. Starts, I think, around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Get there at 11.
Yeah, I get there at 11 o'clock. And it's 3772 U.S. Highway 98 North in Lakeland.
There you go.
You can go on my page, Shrimp Guy, and I got all the details on there.
There you go.
Is it true that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers cheerleaders might be stopping by?
You can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, I heard
point.
something, but I'm not really sure yet.
Yes. You can neither confirm.
Might be a game
nor
time
deny.
decision. You might have to show up to find
That's
out.
what it is.
Yeah.
Metallica fan?
Oh, love Metallica.
Dude.
Best drummer in the world right there, man.
Lars, I mean, well, now the Neil Peart's dead. I'll give you that. Sure, yeah. He's a monster.
Yeah.
He was on Stern talking about, I think, and they were talking about his foot technique and what he does with the pedals is just beyond human.
Yeah, great.
He is a beyond human player there, and I mean, and I think he said it came from. I want to say he was training to become a tennis player,
right?
At
I've
some
heard
point,
that.
yeah, and whatever it was that he was going through to become a tennis player ended up factoring in his technique with the drums, which would absolutely make sense. But he's a heartbeat of that
absolutely.
man at 100%.
Any drummer is. Those guys, the setup, the breakdown.
Well, but every now and again you'll have a drummer that's real laid back.
Oh no,
in
I'm
the
not talking
cut.
about stage presence. I'm talking about just effort, the toll it takes on their bodies.
Oh yeah.
Neil Peart used to say that all the time. When they stopped touring, he said, "I physically can't do it anymore."
Yeah, Dave Grohl, as a matter of fact. But there are those drummers that just kind of lay back, like the drummer for Cheap Trick, Bunny Carr. He was smoking a cigarette while he was.
Well, Steven Adler,
Steven Adler was a beast.
But he's classic small kit guy, and sort of stayed in his pocket.
Yeah, I mean, Ringo did never break a sweat.
Can you imagine Ringo going against like someone? Yeah.
Well, what about the dude that died from the Rolling Stones? That guy had no expression at all.
Keith Moon, yeah.
I mean, no expression.
Wait, no. Wait, was it?
No, it wasn't
Keith Moon. That was the Who. I mean, that was Zeppelin. Damn it, Gonzo. Bonham was Zeppelin. Keith Moon was the Who. Yes, I'm almost positive.
John Entwistle was the bassist.
Bassist, I know, but no. I'm pretty sure Keith Moon was the drummer for the Who. Keith Moon.
There's people screaming at the radios right
now. Yeah, for the Who. I knew I was there. He was the drummer for the Who.
Oh, we're talking about him. We're talking about the guy from the Stones, man.
The Stones. That was.
This was like yesterday. We're talking about a $14 hot dog, and I said, "How much is a hot dog at Mel's?" He goes, "You can buy the restaurant for $435,000." I'm not trying to buy the restaurant.
I didn't like him. That blonde, snarly. Damn it! What the hell was his name?
You got it.
I know it's frustrating me because I know his name. Charlie Watts.
Charlie
Watts. Yeah, he was a douchebag. Yeah. I'm not a Watts fan. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, hey, you were talking about white artists covering black artist songs. Yes. I got one for you.
Go ahead.
There's actually a white YouTube influencer named Resse who covered Eminem's Not Afraid.
Good night.
That was funny. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead.
This is Honkified Harry.
I was waiting for someone to take it.
John Bonham, best drummer ever. Moby Dick solo, best ever.
Listen, there are an S-ton of people around the world that'll tell you Bonham was the best drummer ever. My two favorite that I would put above Bonham. One is Neil Peart, who goes back and forth between the best in the world. But my dark horse, I think Stuart Copeland of the Police is an extremely underrated drummer, and I would put him up there in the top three. Maybe not as great as Bonham or Peart, but for my money,
and it's
Peart.
It's not to discredit all the other drummers, trust me.
Right.
But I mean, if you've listened to, and I know you have listened to John Bonham's solo of Moby Dick, is just, he talks with the drums. Very few guitarists can talk with their guitar. Very few drummers can talk with their drums.
I listen.
He can talk with his drums.
I would say you can put Peart up there too. The drum fills,
absolutely.
The drum fills, and Tom Sawyer. I don't think it gets any better than that. Hey, thanks, by the way. Yeah, Rush was the first concert I ever saw. King's X opened up for him. Go ahead, caller. Last call of the day. Last call of Friday.
Hey, Big Joe, this is Biggie Bruce, man, down here in Russell.
Oh, good night.
I just want you to know, Joe, I'm sad that they trying to say that you sound like Spike. Don't let them do it to you, man.
Well, I'm glad you called in and got my back, man, because these guys, him and
brother.
Patrick, both are on me hard.
White Spike.
I got you, brother.
Yeah, white Spike. There you
White
go.
Spike.
All
Yeah,
right.
you know, the thing is, there's 3 white guys in here, and all 3 of them are against me.
You will have, if they did an update, and I hope they did because I missed a little bit of it, the Mike Counter replay coming up to take you for your ride, a continuing ride into Raymond James Stadium to see the great, probably the greatest metal band.
This ride's a preview of the ride you get in a few hours when you try to leave.
Metallica. I know. Enjoy the show, those of you stuck in traffic. I will be back with Ethan from 107.3 The Eagle and Josh Maloney tomorrow for the Cat Named Mo Rock Show. Of course, Josh Maloney from Pitbull Toddler, lead singer and sometimes guitarist of Pitbull Toddler. That's 4 to 6 tomorrow. We look forward to doing that. It's going to be a more Metallica show. It's going to be all Metallica. And tune in. They'll be around. Maybe we can get them to call in. They got to do something in between the next show on Sunday.
Sure.
We'll see. All right, we're out.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Breaking summer news. All the rooms at the Sky Beach Resort for the Bone Summer Beach Bash are completely sold out. But good news, you can still come out and party for free. Neutral presents the Bone Summer Beach Bash. An entire weekend of awesome events and hanging out with all your favorite people from the Bone. Plus, it's absolutely free to get in. It's all happening July 18th through the 20th at the beautiful Sky Beach Resort in St. Pete, a bayfront oasis with a private beach at the southernmost tip of St. Petersburg in the Skyway District. No matter what you do, don't miss the Bone Summer Beach Bash, presented by Neutral and 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw summer. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Folks in Pinellas should be aware of an accident possibly causing some blockage eastbound along 54th Avenue North just before 66th Street. In southern Hillsborough, at last check, there was still accident activity westbound along Big Bend Road at US 301. Meanwhile, volume along the interstates and big bridges has definitely subsided significantly over the past half hour or so, but there's still plenty of it wherever you're heading. This is Jim with traffic.
There's no such thing as a fender bender when it comes to motorcycle accidents. More than 80% of crashes result in catastrophic injuries. Injuries that require experienced attorneys ready to fight for you. We are, and we will. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Let me tell you one of the reasons I think we became the largest injury firm in the world, and it's not even close. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My wife and I had a plan early on. In our firm, our lawyers only work on certain types of cases. Our products liability and dangerous drug lawyers only work on those cases. Same for car crashes, workers' compensation, medical malpractice, and insurance disputes. Our thinking is for these lawyers to focus on one area of the law and live it and breathe it. Power comes from knowledge. Many lawyers do everything, jack of all trades. Not us, and we don't charge an hourly rate. You only pay us if we win. If you want to hire us, it's easy. Dial Pound Law on your cell phone. Pound 529.
Proud member for a decade now, and I couldn't be more satisfied with the service I get.
Home. Let us get to work for you. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Achieva Credit Union is awesome. I've been a proud member for a decade now, and I couldn't be more satisfied with the service I get in every branch. If you want to open an auto loan, start a mortgage, start a business account, go to achievacu.com to learn all they can do for you. That's ACHIEVACU.com if you would like to learn about becoming a happy and satisfied Achieva Credit Union member just like me. Thanks so much for your support, Achieva Credit Union.
If you need to hire, it seems like the whole process can be exhausting. You search resumes, wait for the right candidates to apply, set up initial interviews. It's a lot of time and work. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates for your job the very next day? Now you can, with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro is super easy to use. You simply pick a time, and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you can choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day. Best of all, you save time and energy.
Try Zip Intro for free right now at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow. Once again, go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-880-6363. That's 1-800-880-6363. Or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. 1-800-880-6363. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
This is David Singa of the Singa Law Group. My wife Shafia and I have been practicing law since 1997. We are a small family-owned firm in the Tampa Bay area. When someone calls our office for advice and wants to speak to a lawyer, you speak to one of us. If you or someone you know has been injured in an accident and would like to speak to me, please call me for a free consultation at 813-840-1111 or go to flacrash.com. If you call and I'm not available, leave your name and phone number and I will call you back. The Singa Law Group, main office, St. Pete.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through June 30th, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now with Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.625%, APR 6.685% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code KIND to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code KIND for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code KIND for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This weekend sponsored by Bolt Electric. For surge protection, backup generators, and all things electrical, visit boltelectric.com.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Please listen carefully.
This program was recorded at an earlier date and time. The content contained here may be out of date and context. Listener discretion is advised. 102.5 The Bone.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whip somebody's ass. Oh, if you don't leave me alone, you're gonna have to send me home, 'cause I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
All right, here we go. It's the Mike Calta Show.
Now, you ready for this?
This is happening!
Good morning.
Good morning.
We've talked the whole night through. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hey, wake up, stupid!
You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
612. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All systems are go.
Make some noise!
3, 2, 1.
It's the Mike Calta Show.
Mike.